Greetings and salutations, friends, and welcome back to Field of Glory Kingdoms. For weird and unusual reasons, the previous one was demonetized. I don't understand why. We were only talking about ethnically cleansing the Swedes, after all, but oh, right. The majority of the population in Sweden are brown these days, so I guess that makes sense. Badum-tish. Always take a shot at Sweden if the opportunity presents itself. It is a valuable and important life rule, in my opinion. Now, if I were to lower that and, okay, let me see here. That's still a little bit obfuscating. See, chat wanted to have the trackers up, so they could see if they've managed to force me to play The Witcher yet. Let me just resize that a little bit. I'm gonna place it right around there. There you go. There you go. What are we at now? Is that 19%? Ugh. I don't like that. We still got like 8 months or something to go, and we're at 19%. Yeah. Not a fan. Not a fan. Playing a Polish video game. See, the Poles are the only species on Earth that is potentially worse than the Swedes. Largely because the Poles come and steal our jobs and stuff. They're basically the European equivalent of the Mexican. That is the Pole. There we go. We need to leave the AOS. Now, looking at this map, it reminds me of how tiny little Norway is. We need to have more of northern Norway. I don't know why we only have southern Norway. I don't like that. It feels as if it's minimizing the impact and importance that Norway has had upon the world. And I think Norway's had a pretty good impact on the world, honestly. Like, we conquered England. It's given us years of British misrule. We found America. We've done quite a lot of important stuff. Like, the Iceland isn't even on the map, goddammit. Oh well. Right, so, Sweden is at war with Denmark, and I am going to take advantage of that opportunity to continue invading Sweden, as one of course would. We shall join hands with our friends and allies in Denmark in an effort to clean out Sweden and remove some of its unfortunate elements. Ain't Norway also brown? No. We're nowhere near as bad as Sweden is. Why is the text red all of a sudden? Why is the... Oh, yeah, it's because I declared a war, isn't it? Yes. We're gonna need to get that back up again. Now, I did have some justification this time. Our nation has started regressing. I know. Don't worry about it. The blessing of the Imams, esteemed leader from Volga Bulgars, have seized the current jihad. Secretaries have liberated, and Aragon significantly weakened. Well, that's unfortunate. Right, well, at least we're invading the Holy Lands, too, so that's good. They're invading Spain, and we're invading the Middle East. Perfect. I think this is ideal. So, declaring war will dunk your legitimacy hard. And, hold on, did my king just die? No, he's still there. He's really, really old. And he's probably going to be very, very dead very, very soon. But he's still kicking. And our legitimacy will now increase as we are going to get many beautiful victories against the foul Svedens. Did you just rebel? Like, seriously, did you just rebel? Aye. Also, we have mercenaries, and I can actually pay for them, and it's the same stack of nothing but fucking cavalry. Why? What is with the cavalry stacks? I don't understand. What is with every single bar in Norway apparently being occupied solely by cavalry? I guess it's that proud equestrian tradition in Norway again showing itself. Norway and its proud equestrian tradition, which I I wasn't aware we had. Who are you? Mounted housecarls. Did I recruit you? I guess I did. I don't remember doing that, but I'll take it, and yeah, we'll follow that army down. Gosh darn it. Now, like, part of me... What's the upkeep cost? 20 bucks? I could get a few more just light archers just to back up my second all-cavalry mercenary force. God help me. Did they even have horses at this time? Unironically, no. No chat. No friendly pox. We didn't. Norway has no equine tradition whatsoever. Have you seen... Google Shetland's pony sometime, okay? Shetland's pony. And you'll get an idea of what Norwegian cavalry would be like. I mean, your legs would be dragging in the dirt trying to ride it. We really do not have cavalry as a core part of our national defense. It's never really been a thing. Not to mention also, you know, we were coastal raiders. Oh, Lord's Estate. You know, that would be nice, but can I guarantee that isn't going to get burned in 10 turns' time? I should start building it anyway, because that's going to be a great level up, actually. Reinforced palisades, you know what? Yes, complete the reinforced palisade, and over here, I cannot afford to spend legitimacy right now. Peasant roundup? That's not really necessary. Butcher, prayer bell, how many? I've got lots of slots, actually. Food storage, none of these are really that worthwhile. I mean, stewardship is never a bad thing, I guess. All of these are kind of terrible, actually. Yeah, all of these are actually somewhat awful. Lord's Manor, then. We're just going to start building the infrastructure. So, this is also something that Total War absolutely should have had. Okay, so one of my pet peeves with Total War is how they don't allow you to build cities whenever you want anymore. You've got the forced provincial system. And like, okay... so let's assume that we accept the idea that not every settlement can become a city, right? Which, okay, fair enough. I can sort of kind of see that, all right? But in times of war, you should be able to fortify even temporary areas, which is what this allows you. This system allows you to create temporary fortifications, like the reinforced palisades. It's simply just a bunch of, like, sharpened logs thrown up around a village. It's not like a solid defense against an invading army or anything. But it is an additional layer. You can also build things like pitfalls and spike traps that will go away after a few turns if you're no longer at war, because, you know, the peasants aren't going to maintain their palisade if there is no invading army. But it's absolutely something people would do. In times of war, a village would build a fence, if nothing else than to discourage raiding parties from hitting them up, you know? Ah, it's such a cool mechanic that just isn't in Total War, which is just sad and tragic. Thank you for the donation, Skiki, 20 euros. Thank you very much, sir. Today I learned that if you slap educational and totally not softcore pwn to your clothing's try-on video, you can show melons, doorbells, bush and peach in see-through on YouTube without age restriction. Punish the Swedes and Witcher. Oh yeah, no, this is a common thing. So there's 6 defensive units there. I'm pretty sure, let me just, for safety's sake here. Norway, Svai. Why will you, oh, you want on a save. Because I'm pretty sure I can just, like, do, like, a viewer, yeah, there you go. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. Just smoosh them. Yes, no, absolutely. This has become a massive meme at this point, right? But the idea of naked yoga has been one of the dumbest parts of YouTube for absolute ages. Well, you can Google naked yoga right now, and you will be given softcore porn. Straight up softcore porn. Like women spreading their little funny holes on camera, stretching erotically. It's like, why is this allowed? Well, because it's educational, you see. It's fine, it's okay. It's diverse, even. Like, oh. I don't know if I believe you. I think you're lying to me, YouTube. Meanwhile, I will never forget this. Okay. So, there was the news that in the remaster of the Mass Effect game, peace. Sweden, you're in a worse position than I thought you were, weren't you? Oh boy, really? You're begging for peace already. It better be good. Concession $600. Damn, you are desperate, which means rejection. Remember, if a woman is desperate, keep pushing. Oh, I've got myself a brand new 16-year-old girl. Remember, it's the times, chat. It's fine. It's not illegal. It's not a crime. It's, parentage. Yes. There you go. Parentage. That's what it is. Right. Refuge. Let's... from luxury. I don't have luxury yet. But Lord's Manor... Yes, let's start building the fancy houses for our rulership. Let us become civilized people, living in civilized stone homes, yes. What was I on about? I had a thing I was talking about, but now I've become distracted, and now I don't remember what I was talking about anymore. Village Green? Oh. Removed population is 20 or higher. Requires 3 more population. Regional loyalty bonus. Do I need that? No, I don't. Well, regional. Dalbarry. Oh, no, this is one of my capital region. I really don't need here. Do I have wood? In fact, I'm not producing wood somehow. I've always been assuming that I've been producing wood because it's fucking Norway. But apparently I haven't been producing wood, which is a serious overlook. What was I on about? I don't remember now. I had a thing. I had something about naked yoga. And, oh, yes, Miranda's ass. That was what I was on about. Okay, yes, Miranda's butt. So is this your capital? Is this your capital? 16 defensive units. That sounds like your capital. I believe I shall visit it then. 4 units, defenses. 4, 5, 6 units. I can overrun that with cavalry. Oh yeah, I can definitely overrun that with cavalry. Right, so I was covering the Mass Effect Remastered, where they were apparently changing the camera angles on various shots so as to not focus in as much on the characters' asses. Like, okay, that's a weirdly puritanical thing to do, but it is the current year, so I guess. We've seized it from the clutches of Sweden. Well, I don't need troops under our direct command. That's fine. You know, I don't really necessarily need help in this conflict. Scotland, etc. We're gonna do pretty good. I covered it and I uploaded a thumbnail with just a close-up of Miranda's ass, right? Fully clothed Miranda's ass screenshot from the game, and YouTube was like, that's sexual content. Please cease. Oh, hello there, 157 dudes that just appeared. That's more than I can probably deal with outright.
Question. Fire is the answer.
I got a strike for that. And yet, there are women stretching languidly, opening their various orifices on YouTube, and YouTube is like, art. I don't think I agree, YouTube. I think you're lying to me. Right, 10 units, eh? Let me guess. They're all like spearmen or something, aren't they? God, they probably are. Okay. We're gonna try and export this one. I'm not necessarily particularly hugely confident, but I'd like to win one battle with my mercenaries, if at all possible, before I have to shovel them off onto the eternal hunting grounds, you know, of our ancestors and so on. Sweden, thank you very much for the donation, sir. You are clearly one of the good ones, Sweden. Evening, is there any historical cause belli that won't resolve with a negative legitimacy? Say, Byzantine reconquest. I wish you the worst of luck on the conquest of blessed Sweden. Cheers. I think the act of declaring war in and of itself gives you a legitimacy hit, unless you have like an inheritance on them or something. Because even with like a claim, it makes it a far smaller legitimacy hit, but you still get a legitimacy hit. I have yet to see something that like nullifies the legitimacy hit completely. Presumably because, you know, the people are like, oh my god, you're our king, aren't you supposed to be bringing us peace? Bitch, it's the Dark Ages. You're lucky if I allow you periods of pauses in between the warfare. Oh. The game's gonna be a little laggy today, apparently. There we go, it's smoothing out. So this is loading. A very, very thin area here, I see. I don't love it. I don't love it. I do not. Alright, so Knight Sergeant. Knight Sergeant, Knight Sergeant. So we've got a front of 4 Knight Sergeants. Then we can follow up with the Norwegian Mercenary Cavalry, because again, the Norwegians were apparently very well famed for their cavalry formations. Yeah, it's literally all spearmen, isn't it? Hey, okay. Well, you come to me, bruh. Spearmen and berserkers. I'm not confident. I'll say that much. I am not confident. At least they're gonna allow me to hit them on the open field at least, which is, you know, thank you for that. So we've got a sub-general there. And, yeah, that's the commander, yeah. Maybe... Alright, instead of trying for the front, I'm gonna focus my effort on the right flank. Now, fortunately for me, they don't seem to have a good skirmishing screen, which is good, because that means I'm going to be actually able to hit them more or less straight up, which is quite nice. Right. I wonder if I've moved too far. I think this is still okay, but I'm a little... unsure. Right, you are going to back up the breakthrough. And you are going to set up as a flank guard. Can I pivot? I can. Brilliant. Right. Yep, we've still got room. Jonathan Smith, $5. Thank you very much, sir. Your streaming fee, good day. Make love to my ear with your rolling ever... your R rolling. R rolling. Ever considered doing ASMR? Just a lot of art purring? Have a great day. No. God, okay, the berserkers will beat the shit out of me, so... yeah, attacking those is not a good idea. My best chance is to try and go through the spearmen. Alright. Alright, good. Hold firm. And one more disruption.
Fire
good.
Is the answer.
Right. Right. Make sure we're threatening a flank there in case we need to. I am not gonna charge that because that would be fucking stupid. If they charge me there, I've got a flank on them next turn, which is good. I want to set up a way to threaten this unit, but I'm not sure how to do it. I can threaten them with this. I can threaten them with this. If they charge me and I fall back, how do I threaten them? Like this, I think. Alright, Sweden. What do you got? Alright, you're gonna charge in there. Ah, you're just gonna go defensive, huh? You're just gonna turtle little bitches. That's probably the... Yeah, that's unfortunately probably the smart thing to do. Yeah. Come on, get some fragmenting going. Nothing. Nothing, goddammit. Yep, that is the clever thing to do, because that doesn't give me a good roll at them. Right. Oh, brilliant. Fragmentation. Fantastic. Can I break them? Come on. Break the bitches. Ah, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Right. We're gonna get a little bit ballsy here. Okay, that fragments that one. Good. If they want to join in there, I can flank them next turn. So we're going to turn to present a bigger threat to these guys. Do I want to hit them now? Yes, I do. I want to hit them now. And that was actually perfect. Yeah, that was actually perfect. I did some damage to them. I broke away. Good. See, this is also something that a lot of, like, historical games just don't get correctly, okay? The cavalry, they would charge at the enemy, and they would try to break their formations. That's the important part. Ancient warfare was all about formation fighting. Actually killing the enemy's... Ah, damn it, that was unfortunate. Actually killing the enemy's soldiers was a nice bonus, but it was not the primary purpose of engaging the enemy straight up. It was to shatter their formations. Ah, nice. Okay, a good triple fragmentation there. Sadly, I didn't manage to break... Oh, nice. No, oh, brilliant. See, that is exactly what I'm talking about. Right there. This is what Total War games just don't manage to simulate. The cavalry strikes the enemy's formation. In some cases, it doesn't manage to break through. The enemy stays in a solid wall, and the cavalry breaks off. It retreats to charge again. Other places, the enemy formations begin to fragment. The cavalry get it in. They move in amongst the men and start swinging their swords about and scattering the formation further. Finally then, the men, now out of formation against a mounted enemy, break. The rest of the line then begins to panic as horsemen are now swarming through their lines. This is why I love this combat system so goddamn much, because this is what happens when cavalry charges you. Like the Battle of was it Hastings? Hastings? Was it Hastings? When, you know, the Saxons are up on the hill defending against the Normans. The Normans charge. They don't break the line, but they use their spears and swords to hack and stab at the enemy formation. When they fail to break the line, they veer, retreating back to charge again. That is how cavalry function. Not in the Total War sense of just, you know, one big dumb blob run forward and just hack and slash at the enemy. That's why I like this combat system. Anywho, what was I doing? Right, so... Berserkers. I need to continue to threaten the Berserkers, because the Berserkers are the biggest danger to me, probably. Now, we're going to charge in there. They held firm. Do I want to threaten them? No, I want to hit this one, I think. It too held firm. Alright. Fine, fine, fine. An enemy flanking force? Why? I don't remember agreeing to this. Right, what are you going to do with the Berserkers? Nothing. You're just keeping them there as like as a check on my cavalry. Okay. Right. First and foremost, break those. There you go. Yeah. Damn it. That was a calculated risk. I was hoping they would disrupt or fragment or even break from the charge. They did not. Unfortunate. Alright, they held firm too. We'll hit him again. Still held firm. Unfortunate. Right, I'm gonna keep moving now. I'm gonna keep just keeping these guys in checkmate, because if they attack me, they will beat the shit out of me, and I can't really attack them, so all I can really do is just to keep them locked up. Where if they... Bitches! If they try to charge anything, they're gonna need to commit themselves to melee, and they're gonna need to commit themselves to melee in such a way that I get to charge them in the arse the next time they'd try to do anything. Right, I'm probably gonna start losing that fight over there, which is not fantastic. I do need to break these guys kind of badly. There we go. Fragmented. Perfect. Right. Good. Another fragmentation. Fantastic. And I'd really prefer it if you guys would leave the map. Okay, screw it. We're just gonna continue threatening those. Move up to threaten that, and I'm gonna head north with this cavalry. As the berserkers aren't going to be able to catch me now. They've been stationary and static for too long. Because I am going to be stuck in a melee there that's at best going to end in a draw. So I would like to get the cavalry up there, because if I can kill their general, then I've definitely got this battle in the bag. Nice. And Swedes and their ability to hold firm in the face of inevitable defeat continues to vex and annoy me. I don't like the fact that the Swedes are apparently brave. I hate that. Gosh darn, they listen to too much fucking Sabaton in these parts, I tell you. Right, okay. We're gonna get ready for a flank charge here. Come on. Fragment them. There you go. Smash through. Lovely. Perfect. And begin a pivot. Alright, this is working out very well, actually. Very well, actually. They elected to give a quick charge to the Swedish mercenary spearmen, which held their ground. Oh, lucky. But they held firm. Right. Doesn't matter, I've broken enough of them. A glorious victory for the mounted forces of Norway. Yet again, the Norwegian cavalry proves itself superior to the dirty, filthy, mud-grubbing Swedish spearmen. Spit on them, I do. Spit. The Swedish virgin with his sharpened stick versus the Chad Norwegian on his horse. Yes, this is how we view this war now. Any plan to play Elden Ring? I don't know. It's like, I have the game, and I've been looking at it for ages now. I was like, should I play this game? I kind of want to, but I also don't know if I want to. Yeah. I feel like I've missed the train on it, you know? I feel like everybody else has already played it, and it's DLC and everything, and I feel like now I'm just kind of sitting there, like, in the back of the bus or something. Nice. And, what's this? Their rear forces or something? Well, we can just, run directly over that, presumably. Oh, that was the other battle. Never mind. It zooms in on the wrong province all the time, and it triggers me tremendously. Yeah, I know, Commander Wolf. So Arch, when can we get a Pike and Shot era game? I'm looking forward to KC2. What's that? Kingdom Come 2? Ah, and the first gen. Yes, Kingdom Come 2 and the first gen guns used in the Bohemian War. Yes, I'm wondering if they'll try to bring in like what was his name, Jan Ziska and the war wagons. That would be really interesting if they tried to do that. Lending a hand. One of your vassals would like to dip his fat, grubby fingers into your inventory to get some of your money. I'll give you some, but not everything, you greedy little bitch. Oh, really? Oh, well, now I feel bad. Now I feel like I should have given you more money if you're going to give me, like, a big part of your army. Thanks. Yeah, now I feel like I should have given you some more cash, honestly. I feel bad now. I'm sorry. Wait, am I full calling you? Because I don't... Ah, yeah, full call if safe. Okay, fair enough. Okay. Right, so we've got Scots coming to join the war. Fair fucking enough. Let's get you moving to Västergötland. And, I don't know if Sweden has much of a navy, but seeing as you've offered me one now, we're gonna plonk the Söderland Navy in Kattegat. See if there's any evil Swedes about in their silly little boots. Västergötland. Alright, that's Poland to Västergötland. It's already taken. We've got some battered and bruised Swedish defenders and a garrison of 15 units, which is quite a lot. That's a fucking lot, actually. I could probably beat that. Because they've also got to be peasants and shit. Garrison, yeah. Right, wait for the reinforcement archers to join them. But yeah, I so desperately want a Pike and Shot game. I so want a Pike and Shot game. God help me. I so want a Pike and Shot game. Like, we've got Pike and Shot there. There's a game called Pike and... I think it's just Pike and Shot, and it's got, like, a pseudo kind of, like, campaign mechanic. It's not very good. It's kind of old. Yeah. Forge the land. I don't need that just yet. Force march, give to peer. Let me sell that. Motivate troops. You know, I'm kind of tempted to... Not yet. And we're going to try to sap authority on Denmark. Embezzlement trial. I don't need that just yet. Fight the plague. I'll keep that just in case I get a plague. Forage the land. I'll keep that. Forced march. Gift to peers. Motivate troops. Move capital, ordinate priest. Well, I'm ordinating a priest in Oslo, apparently. Okay, well, shit.
Service guarantees citizenship.
Screw it. It's probably worth it. Anyways, it's probably okay. It's probably worth it. But I so want a Pike and Shot game. God, I would kill for a Pike and Shot game. But at this rate... I'm gonna have to fucking make one myself, because there's one Pike and Shot game on the entirety of Steam. There is one. Uno. Singular. Like, God. I hate it. Like, people don't understand how incredibly interesting the Pike and Shot era is. It is one of the best and coolest military eras ever. It is such a fantastic era. It has so much innovation. It has so much new thinking. It has so much drama and drive and history. And nobody knows of it. Absolutely fucking nobody knows about Pike and Shot. Nobody knows about the Duke of Orange, or how he tried to recreate the Roman legions with fucking plate armor and shot-proof shields. Like, he created super heavy plate-armored legionaries. And nobody knows about it. It's a fucking tragedy, it is. It's a real fucking tragedy. Harbor smuggling, yeah. Okay, actually, that's a fantastic usage of the the fleet. I'll put them up by the harbor there. Also, I would love maybe to get one of those, blah, 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 blah. Holy Processions, gain character, forge claim, forfeit claim. Come here, build a harbor, turn the mines, sustain rule, Art of Siege. Art of Siege, that one, yes. Let's encourage, see if we can get some Art of Siege so that we can play it on this and siege down the little shits, because it's going to take a while to batter my way through the walls of Stockholm, I'm afraid. Master Huntsman 97, thank you for the $5. Did the Japanese in the 1940s actually had the jet plane like the ones from Godzilla -1? The Shinden? Oh yeah, the Shinden is historically accurate. Really? You're gonna attack me with 6 wounded units? I feel like I can just auto-resolve this and you'll just kinda die or something. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's exactly what I was pretty much expecting to happen there. I figured you'd just kind of get slaughtered. Yeah. Was it the Shinden or the Raiden in the Godzilla movie? Because it's not a jet engine, is it? It's a turboprop or something. What's happening? Oh, it's a fleet battle. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure I win this. Get bitch slapped. Or get sunk. Västergötland. But yeah, that is historically accurate. They did have that. They had, you know, a handful of them, and I don't think they ever saw combat, but it is a real aircraft. Storm R. Thank you very much for the donation, Storm R. If Total Warhammer 40k was a thing, would there be diplomacy in it? And if so, how would it play out between the Imperium and Xenos? Okay, so diplomacy in Warhammer 40k. Right. That's an interesting question. You sick of getting your ass pounded, Sweden? You sick of getting your ass beat by the inherently superior Norwegians? Send units early spearmen. Oh, no. Like, Norway, peace, please. Okay, Sweden, what are you offering? You know those spearmen that you've been absolutely manhandling? Yes, you can have some of those. Raucous laughter fills the hall. No, no, Sweden. I don't think so, Sweden. Unfolding perfectly. Master plan of Norway is unfolding perfectly. Our spies managed to smear the reputation of Denmark without them knowing the origin of the trouble. Danes. Retarded creatures. Motivate troop? I mean, thanks, I guess, but... I mean, it's light militia and early spearmen. Alright, let's try that. I'm just gonna motivate the troops. Alright, motivate troop there. All these enemies the next turn. Right, so... a next opportunity. I think I need to wait 1 turn and then have it happen. Next turn, I'm not sure how the assault thing triggers, but I think if I wait 1 turn, it happens. Also, the foraging thing. I haven't forgotten, Sturmrat. I'm just coping. Yes. Right, okay. I've got to think about that question before I forget about it. Okay, so diplomacy in 40k. I remember I made a video about Warhammer Fantasy, about the then upcoming Total War Warhammer, because they announced that it would be possible for the vampires, the vampire counts, to forge alliances with the dwarves. This annoyed me enormously, because no, there is really no way that the dwarves would enter into an alliance with the vampire counts. It would not happen. It could not happen. The entirety of dwarf... God, I have no food here, do I? Why do I have so... Okay, I'm gonna have to just risk a little dump in legitimacy here to get some food going. Then, communal larder. There you go. Still 25 turns, but... Because the dwarves are ancestor worshippers. Their entire religion is built around the idea that their living ancestors are... their dead ancestors are basically gods. And so they wouldn't get along very well with, you know, a faction that raises the dead to serve as shock troopers and slaves. That just would not work. There is no scenario in which the dwarves would reach out a hand to the vampire counts and go like, I know you're the, you know, exact anathema of everything I know, love, cherish, and value, but friends? No. No, like, even if Karaz Akarak was about to be overwhelmed by fucking demons, this would not happen. It is an absolute non-scenario. It cannot. It cannot happen. Darlan is still rebellious, is it? Oh, pieces of fucking shit. Hold on. Let me get the priest back on his duty. He should pacify the populace. Oh, no, don't press that button. Oh, God, help me. There we go. There's no way. But in 40k, there are actually ways in... Stop lagging. In which you could make this work, alright? The Imperium could ally, in a way, with, for example, the Eldar, or with the Orcs. Now, alliance is probably the wrong word. Alliance is a misleading word, because alliance suggests some form of... Did the sound reset? Is it just really loud again? Alliance suggests a long-term commitment, right? That wouldn't really happen. Like, the Imperium wouldn't enter into an official alliance treaty with the Eldar, nor would the Eldar the Imperium. Not to mention there are countless factions within the Eldar and the Imperium. But let's assume this is over the case of 2 or 3 worlds, right? They might very well enter into a cooperative agreement where they're saying, right, okay, we're up against chaos here. Thus, because chaos is a existential threat to all of us, we are going to join together to fight against chaos. And this joining together would be more along the lines of, I promise to not fuck you over if you promise to not fuck me over. Right, let's try that assault thingy now. I'm a little hesitant, so I'm just going to save first, but I've motivated the troops, so you'd think that they'd be able to overrun this now. Which would then basically serve the cause, the same cause for, as a... English? The same role, help me, as an alliance would in a more traditional Total War game. And the Orcs, you might be wondering, like, how the hell would they get an alliance with the Orcs? Actually, Orcs quite like humans. Orcs think humans are good fighting buddies, basically. They think Orcs are good sports. That's why they quite like humans. And so Orcs would be plenty willing to enter into something like a mercenary agreement, for example, with humans, because they respect them enough to do so. They figure that the humans will provide them with fun and engaging warfare, and so long as they do that, they'd be willing to, you know, go along with pretending, at least, to take the occasional order and instruction. Yeah, they're not going to be an organized ally, and they sure as fuck aren't going to be taking your instructions on anything, really, but they will endeavor to only shoot in your general direction sometimes, instead of whenever possible. You know? Ooh, astrologer's house. Related an unfathomable resource called luck. Revolts... Luck's a resource? Okay, I'll take it, I guess. Sure, why not? I'll take the luck resource. You could also... But there are some alliances that would not happen, that could not happen. Stockhold, send Crusade. I don't...
Heresy's the question. fire is the answer.
Send Crusade. Send between 1 to 3 units of Crusade, depending on strength. They will ultimately transport one of the Crusades. They will train a coat of arms and release units can potentially earn your authority if they win battles. However, they'll never return to you and will settle in the whole lands once the Crusade is over. That's really cool. I love it. Okay. Yes, I want that. I want that now. Shit. God, this is a lot of money to spend on something so retarded. But... God, I really want to send something to the Crusades, though. Right. Buy me a couple of unit of raw spearmen and, like, a cav unit. And we'll send that to the Crusade, because we gotta go to the Holy Lands. It's very important we go to the Holy Lands. But, whilst there are opportunities where there could be alliances, there should also be absolute no-no alliances. Like, the Imperium should never ally with Chaos. Unless... Okay, a cool mechanic that you could do is some sort of trickery, right? Now, so let's see how this works. I forgot to turn down the volume, didn't I? So I outshoot them and I exhaust a bunch of their dudes. So the Berserkers, they chop their way through, no issues. Oh yeah, simple dimple. No problems. Easy peasy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I don't need to fight their one garrison unit. What would be really interesting, actually, is if you had Chaos as a cult. Like, let's say you've got the army map, right? The Total War Over map. But Chaos doesn't start on the map. Instead, Chaos starts inside of the Imperium. And it needs to stay under the radar and pretend to not really be there. And it can call in, like, outside help. And it can call in infiltrators. And the more it infiltrates human society, eventually can rise up and take over one of the Imperial factions. Let's say that the Imperium faction is divided between, like, 6-7 smaller factions, like the Empire is in Total War. You could then maybe use some sort of trickery mechanic to be like, oh, hey, friends, like, I'm just a loyal Imperial citizen like you know? I just try to worship the Emperor and stuff. Can I send that? Can I send that to the Crusade? I wish to send that to the Crusade. How can I? Region must have at least one unit. Region owner must be a Crusader. Well, but am I not a Crusader? I don't understand. I'm confused, video game. I'm not a Crusader, am I? Am I not a Crusader? I don't know how a Crusade starts. Do we have a Crusade going somewhere? Am I not in on it? Because I'd like to be in on it. I'd love to. Crusaders and their targets. Aquilia and Cabellaria. Unfortunately, I don't know how to join a crusade, and it makes me a little sad. Oh. Damn it. I don't know how to join a crusade. Maybe if I go to the faction Aquilia and Calabria. Rome? Enter crusade. Yay! Crusade nation. Yay. Then I can send my dudes. Where they can actually trick other factions to ally with them. That way, you could have a little bit of an ally mechanic, but it would be temporary, right? So eventually they'd figure out that you're not actually a friend of the Golden Throne, and then they'd be really, really upset with you. That could be potentially a really cool mechanic that I would kind of enjoy. So there are many ways you could Hello. Who are you? Are you an you an enemy? I think you're an enemy. I think I don't like you. I think you die now. Yeah, I think the Scots are gonna go march to war against you and kill you. So there are many ways to do alliances even in a 40k game, but you gotta think about it more than you would in just your average, you know, Warhammer Total War game, or even just in Total War in general, really. You gotta give it a bit more of a thinkums. MW Balls, $10, thank you very much, sir. I once had a defensive alliance with Wood Elves, Bretonia, and Dwarves as the ever-chosen because I spent 100 turns playing Whack-A-Mole on the vampires. Oh, that is retarded, and I have forgotten to reduce the volume so many times now. Oh, that's the button I used to revoke. It's not even... I feel like it's so loud. It's so minimal. Alright. Sink their boats. Yes, sink their boats. Their boats are evil. My boats are good and pure. Yeah, I don't think your one unit is going to be beating the army of Scotland here. Yeah. That didn't work out very well for you, did it? Maybe you shouldn't have invaded Norway. And again, like, the Wood Elves in particular, the Dwarves and the Wood Elves. Bretonia, you could make the argument that Chaos tricked Bretonia, but the Wood Elves? Then again, in modern Warhammer lore, the Wood Elves allied with the Dark Elves, so, you know, there's that. Hugo Foogie's been a member for 3 months. Thank you very much. Breed Kibs. Pencil Horse Cheeks. Notice me, Bart Senpai. Hashtag Discord. Did I forget that? I probably did forget that, didn't I? I'll try to remember. Under the wise rule of Inga, the Hunchback, Norway's progressing. Inga? Oh, my king died. Ah, oh, damn. Strong air, middle progress tier, resulting in moderate authority gain. Okay, that's good. The armies of Norway march forth to declare war on these people. Why? Fuck knows. But now apparently I can declare a Crusading force, so that's good. Right. You are gonna go join the rest of your Scottish brethren, of course. There. Go Scotland. And you guys are going to be sent to the Crusades, once I remember where the button was. There's the button. Right. Oh, do you have to be separate? Are you tarded? You're tarded, aren't you? Because you might... No, surely it wouldn't... Yeah, surely it wouldn't send the pikemen down there, surely. Right. There. I mean, sending manpower right now, considering how much manpower I'm currently losing, seems like a silly idea, but I gotta join the Crusades. I must join the Crusades. There is no way I cannot join the Crusades. I simply must join the Crusades. Because the Crusades will be fun and engaging gameplay for me. Right, well, we are going to continue to assault everything that Sweden holds dear. Right, you are properly besieged by cavalry, so you're probably not going to actually be bothered all that much, but hey. I am going to need a lot more levy camps in the future, I have suddenly realized. Okay, I'm gaining assloads of authority, so I can afford to spend some now on a... charcoal burner? A craftsman borrow. Yeah, that would be good. As you get these with random, but you can also spend authority, which is basically the king stepping in and going like, no, 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 you dumb, stupid peasant sons of bitches. You're gonna do this instead. Which is fair enough, you know, the king has the right to go in and tell the dumbass peasantry that they need to do less dumbass peasantry things. Local market, that would be lovely, thank you very much. I'm a bit low on food here. But the rustic hill fort would be Maybe nice. I think I can already recruit them though, can I? Yeah, make the roster kill fort, just to be sure. God damn it, we are apparently not getting any food. Why are you not getting any FUD? We need food, god damn it. -3, that's terrible. Start building food now. Loads of food, loads of infrastructure. Minus stockpile, equipment stockpile, wooden church, open canalization. None of these are that useful, and I've only got 1 slot left, right? No, what? No, don't do that. Domain expansion. I shouldn't... Well, no, I should. I should be using authority right now, because I'm winning loads of authority in battle, so I absolutely should be using authority right now. This is the correct thing to do. I am doing the right thing, and I am a smart boy. Vitamins. Defending on the sunlight, Norway. Oh, yep. Lots of war declaration, I'm presuming. A new regional decision, sneak attack. What does that do? The authority cost to declare war reduced by 20. Ooh, nice. Oh yeah, keep that. That is incredibly good. Oh yeah, definitely keep that. Oh, that is fantastic. That is actually amazingly good. That is great. That is actually great. Reducing that, I guess that's how you do it, right? You reduce the legitimacy by doing that. Legitimacy cost of declaring war by doing a sneak attack. That's really. A war becomes more legitimate because you launch a sneak attack. By this logic, the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor was incredibly legitimate. It was the most legitimate declaration of war ever, in fact. Which is an interesting interpretation of reality. It turns out the Japanese did absolutely nothing wrong. In fact, it was the Americans who did wrong by taking this, like, Japan, how dare you sneak attack me? What? We're just following the legal rules of war. Look, our legitimacy didn't drop. That's an interesting form of logic. Very interesting form of logic. To be fair, they declared war on Roosevelt, okay? And I am of the firm opinion and conviction that I don't think there is anything you could do to Roosevelt that wouldn't be legitimized in some way, shape, or form. Like, you could sneak into that man's house and rape his dog, and it would still be a justifiable action of self-defense as far as I'm concerned. Okay, a bit far, but yeah, you know, and I'm 2 units, 16 command pass out of the support. Great. I'm on the Byzantine Empire. Oh, look, they're over there. Wait, 2 units? I thought I sent 3 units. Ah, they kept the raw spearmen for some reason. Well, I don't need you, so disband, I guess. Right, Oime of Scotland. I require you to go and defeat the enemy who's over there. Can you even beat those? I feel like they'd kick your ass. Yeah, deal with local defenders first, I think, because your army actually looks a little bit, you know, weak and pathetic, if I'm to be entirely honest with you. Alright, the fleet. We should probably get that resupplied, actually. It's a vassal there. The Fortifications are proposing peace. Well, not just yet. I'll let you pay me off eventually, but not yet. I've got to, you know, I'm not going to be that guy. I'm not going to be that guy who joins the war and immediately goes like, oh, I'm sorry. The enemy gave me money. And so, actually, it depends on how much money we're talking here. 100 metal. Never mind. Never mind, I am that guy. Okay, fine. All right. I feel dirty now. I feel as if a Middle Eastern merchant just, went into my house and went like, "Hello there. I see you've declared war on us. I would like you to stop." "Never, sir. My honor demands that I partake in this most holy 100 metal." "My honor demands nothing of me. You have peace, good sir." Oh, well. Well, I needed metal. It was a necessity. What can I say? Sometimes the AI is really bad at making provinces. Like, this is a terrible province. Like, this is just an awful province. It's starving, goddammit. This is just a terrible province all around, right? I'm gonna have to do that so I can get a little bit more food production. You're gonna have to starve in the short term so that you will feast in the long term. Don't blame me, okay? I was not the one who ruined you like this, Sweden. In fact, I kind of wish maybe I just should starve you. Maybe the Swedes deserve to starve. They don't care about their own people, so why should I? Alright, it's gonna take me a while to break in here. Do I even need to? Hey, Sweden, how badly have I beaten your butthole now? 78, pretty badly. Nice. Right, well, let me just grab like 1 or 2 more provinces from you then. Yeah, 1 or 2 more provinces to really hammer home the superiority of the Norwegian people. Sujad, €5. Thank you very much again, sir. There are videos on YouTube of guys shaving their pubes near bollock naked. Got hit with that trap catching up at 2x speed. Witcher. Svealand. I don't need to really. The local battles, you don't need to manually resolve, because you've got so much arrow, you're just gonna exhaust all of them, then the berserker's gonna go and kill. And thus ends the lives of another 2,000 Swedish people. Ooh, okay, see, that's a little bit potentially of a problem. Never mind, the fleet did really well, actually. Good job. I mean, these aren't even my boats, but you did very well, thank you. You have deserved your resupply, sir. See, okay, some of that, I saw one video of a ginormous dude, and he was shaving with a knife, just to show off, like shaving with a knife, no shaving foam or anything. And let me tell you, having been forced to shave once with just a regular razor, with cold water, and nothing else, oh boy, bitch, that sucks. That really sucks. So it's a good brag, you know? From Vestland, offering mercy to vanquished foe like Fatimid does not absolve you of the guilt of initiating unjust conflict. Oh. Bitch, they offered me stuff, okay? I had to take it. But hey, my forces are still down there, so it's fine. It's okay. Yeah, but the fleet isn't there anymore, video game. The fleet's over there. Yep, Norway and Fatimids have agreed to stop fighting because the Fatimids bribed the Norwegians. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, did you come out and fight me in the field so I don't need to besiege you? Thank you, that's very useful. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate. Any casualties? Did not manage to inflict casualties on the defenders. Yep, -47, siege will last a long fucking time. Oh yeah, believe you me. I know. Our relationship has decreased somewhat. The Fatimids are looking at me like, wow, you were easy to bribe. I think less of you now. Well, you know, you're on the other side of the earth. I don't really care. Pigsty. Local watch. New. Astronomer study. Isn't that... Yeah, legacy increase. Yeah, it's expensive as shit, but I'm pretty sure it gives lots of beneficial little thingity-bobs, so... Let's build that. I wish there was like a pop-up thing. Cesspool. Collection of old things. Cesspool? I'm not gonna build a cesspool there. That seems silly, frankly. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Craft distillery? Sure, why not? Right, we don't need 2 priests, so I can move 1 priest over there. Because priests are really good at building roads. I don't know why, but they're really good at building roads. They've got a great infrastructure score for reasons beyond my keen or understanding. Wasn't there one of these provinces that had iron, by the way? Trade goods overlay. Person Pels dyes. I would like the dyes. I would quite like the dyes. Indigo. Ooh, iron vein. I really want iron veins. Okay, there's an iron vein there. There's an iron vein there. Iron vein there. Oh, good. Lots of iron. Right, so I would want probably that, and in fact, I kind of just want to take all of Sweden, if I'm to be honest. I see no particular reason why all of Sweden shouldn't just be Norwegian at this point. Do you, Sweden? Do you see any reason why you should remain independent? I don't know. I don't think so. Ah, I see. You're gonna be a little bit of a bitch about it, are you? Okay. Alright, fine. If you're gonna be a bitch about it, I'll just conquer some more of your stuff then. Alright, it'll give me more, like, achievement score thingies anyways. Probably don't want to charge in there, but 61 units. Yeah, I'm not confident in that battle. Yeah, no, probably not. But yes, YouTube has very strange standards when it comes to what is and isn't sexual content, because I know at least one woman who has had interesting thoughts about men shaving, shall we say, so... I think YouTube's idea of what is and is not sexual content is motivated far more by their politics and their Californian sensibilities than reality. Am I being assaulted? Oh no, that's Denmark. Those are my allies coming to help me. Nice. Oh, okay. All right. We've got it. This is the topic of today, okay? We've got to talk about this. We have to talk about fucking Boogie. Not actually, you know, Boogie, because that would be weird. But Boogie. Boogie 2988. God help me. Okay, so I remember. I am old enough to remember a time when Boogie was considered a great guy. And, what do you want, Sweden? What are you offering me? Abundance claim, Stockholm, Norway, concession, 100, give money, seniors, but nah, still not good enough, Sweden. Still not good enough, Sweden. Still not good enough. More, Sweden, more concessions, more stuff. You will give me everything I want. Oh, I have a claim on that. I wasn't aware I had a claim on that. Shit, I should go take that, because I've got a claim on it. I've got a claim on that too. I should go take that as well. But yes, I'm old enough to remember the time when Boogie was thought of as just a great human being. Like, he was the best human being. People wanted to be like Boogie. Boogie was held up like he was like this exemplar of an such an incredibly nice dude. Just such a nice guy. Just such a fluffy, nice human being. And today, wow. Well, indeed. Requires rope. Is that a hangman's noose you have right there? Damn. I don't know what the developers meant by that. I'm not sure what the developers meant by that. I hope there's no slavery in this settlement, because that would be even worse. I hope not. Jesus. But yes. And this started falling apart. It started falling apart because apparently in private, he was a tremendous asshole. I've been told by multiple people who used to know him that he was just a very large asshole. Just a tremendously sized asshole. Big, throbbing, pulsating asshole of the worst kind. Infrastructure, 16 money. That's a lot of money. Yes, give me that. And there was also the fact that he, for some mysterious reason... Wait. Do I own you? Wait, are you my enemy? Why are you here? I don't... Why are you here? Didn't I thought I chased you off or something. I'm confused now. What? Why are you... I mean, you can't really siege me out or anything, so I guess I'll leave you there, but... He decided to make like a vlogging channel where he dropped the act completely. And he just acted like a complete enormous shithead. And this started to get people to look at him in a very different way, of course. Oh, 11 units. You're gonna attack me, are you? Combat power 91, eh? I mean, you'd probably... Okay, I want to export this battle, because I want to fight a battle with the Scottish people. I want to fight a battle with my Scottish allies, because that sounds fun. And far worse still again were the various leaks that started emerging around him. How, he apparently had a very interesting sex life, how he frequently, how should I go about? How he frequently engaged the services of madams of the night, yeah? How he mistreated people in his life pretty badly, how he was mentally abusive, so on and so on. And yeah, he lost pretty much all of his clout and internet fame over this. Like, the fall of Boogie2988 is probably about 72 YouTube videos deep at this point, I'd guess. And this now culminated recently with the fact that it was revealed that apparently Boogie lied about having cancer. He lied about having cancer, presumably to get... Ooh, square? That sounds cool. In square, what does that mean? I guess that means that you don't have flanks, which is cute. Does that affect your stats in any way? Unpaired spearmen, spearmen are charged amount of shot troops. Deep formation is not on spearmen are charging. Okay, offensive spearmen, so they're hitty dudes. Melee. Unmaneuverable can form square. Okay, but what is square? Children of Scottish spearmen. I don't know what square is, but I'm presuming that it's a defensive formation. That sounds like a reasonable assumption to make. Ooh, early knights and sergeants. Okay, so I've got some smack. Alright, okay. In that case, we're going to focus on breaking something in front of the spearmen. And then smashing a flank with the cavalry. And he did this because his YouTube career was flagging. He was straight up failing. And so he needed sympathy. And how's a good way to get sympathy? Well, claiming you've got cancer is a pretty good one. Except, of course, when you get found out. In which case, it's a really, really, really bad way to get sympathy. Oh, Jesus. That is, man. Like, I don't, see, I was sitting here thinking, like, I gotta talk about this. This is so crazy. But now that I'm sitting here, I'm thinking, like, what do you even say? What is the commentary that I wanted to give to this? Right, what beyond the, see, I could be like, wow, he's such a bad guy, but I don't need to tell you that. Those words do not need to leave my mouth. I do not need to utilize air passing through my lungs to inform you that pretending to have cancer for Superchats is not a very good thing to do. It's not a healthy thing, it's not a beneficial thing, it's not a praiseworthy thing, you know? I don't really need to, I don't need to spell it out. It's already relatively obvious to most of us. But I feel like I haven't even watched a Boogie video in absolute fucking years and years and years and years. I was never the biggest Boogie fan, because I'm like, okay, he's a fluffy fat guy. Okay, cute. I mean, it's nice that he exists, but my care is relatively limited beyond that. But I feel like the moral degradation of it, in and of itself, almost requires mentioning. You know, you are morally obligated to point it out, if for no other reason than to make anybody else who might consider doing this think twice. You know, it's a reconsider moment, like, are you sure? Ah, perfect. Disruption. That's what I wanted. It's like in... God. How desperate must you be at that point? Like, his career had taken a jolly long trip south, no doubt about it. It was not going good places, there's no doubt about that. But even so, sweet baby Jesus. Your very brain should at that point have just, you know, whispered into your ear and gone like, Boogie, are you certain? Are you sure? Are you absolutely sure this is a wise course of action? How badly do you need those super chats? You know, your internal voice should monologue at you or something. You'd think that would be the logical course of events. Well, you've already disrupted, so I'm just gonna smash my cavalry into you and apparently not break you. Okay, well that was disappointing. Yeah, I was expecting more from that, I will say. Right, you're gonna move up there, and, okay, we're gonna make you form a square, then. You know, I kinda wanna attack you. Like, if I go up here, yeah, I can shoot you. I'm not really gonna need the skirmishers there, so I'm just gonna have you protect my flank. And if I can fragment, or... damn, I couldn't even disrupt them. Now, let's hold off on that charge for a little bit longer. I'm gonna hold off on that charge just a little bit longer. Bitches! God. The Swedes rally a lot, whereas the poor Norwegians don't rally enough. Oh, good victory, but sadly didn't turn into anything. Alright. Flank guards will be able to do their job just fine there. Right, so the Swedes elected to throw everything at me. I am fine with that, because that is going to limit their ability to shoot at me. And I am very, very confident now in my cavalry's ability to intervene and disrupt that organization, that formation. Very well done. Right, let's get the archers on the flank and start picking away at their skirmishers. Oh, is that a sub-general? Oh, you put a sub-general in your skirmishers. I don't know if that's a wise thing to do. In fact, I think that's a downright retarded thing to do. My archers are in a derpy position here themselves. Come on. Fragment that unit. Ah, damn it. Oh, nice. Right, you disrupted that one. Good job. %17% chance to lose. They held firm. Good boys. And smash through here. There we go. Can we get a fragment? Yeah. Break. Brilliant. Yes. 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 Cavalry flank. Yes. Yes. Fucking smash him. Ah, God, I love this combat system so much. Ah, I love this combat system so much. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Disruptions. The Scottish pikemen are doing very, very well indeed. God, I love it. Ah, I love this combat system so much. I love this combat system so fucking much. Right, can we not turn here? We cannot. Ah, tragedy. Right, well. Pepper them with whatever arrows you've got. Oh, that's a general. Nice. Okay. We're going to move our block of pikemen up there. And I'm going to move the other block of pikemen up here. Alright, I'm still a little bit risky here. I actually should have charged them in there, I think, to deal with that, as it was entirely unnecessary for me to put them in a square formation. My brain was thinking protectu flanku, but there was really nothing to protect my flank against, really. There was no need for this. I blame the fact that I was too busy morally condemning Boogie. And to be fair, he deserves all the moral condemnation one can possibly conceivably heap upon him. It is good and... Ah, see, that was what I was... Yeah, that's exactly what I was kind of waiting for. That was going to happen. Which I wasn't going to like. Right. Let's get you turned around. Nice. A disruption. You're gonna keep chasing those for a little bit. That's okay. Come on. Fragment. Good. Oh, damn. But they held firm. But no, I'm definitely gonna start losing over here. Okay, they held firm another turn. Good. An enemy flanking force. Well, you see, the flanking force sounds like a good idea until you realize, oh wait, hold on. Most of my army is going to be routed by the time my flanking force arrives. Yeah, that's why you really shouldn't do flanking forces. Not unless you're planning on sitting happily on your ass, waiting for your enemy to come to you. Please hold on. Good boys. The Scottish spearmen are doing well. Weak Swedes. The Swedes fears the Scot. Good, good. The weak should fear the strong. And the Scots are at least stronger than the Swedes. They're, of course, inferior to the Norwegians, as they are a satrapy of Norway. But still. The truth still stands, absolutely. Oh, the Jess Phillips apology. Is chat going to talk about that? See, Two interesting things. In addition to the Jess Phillips apology, Sargon received a letter from the Conservative Party of Britain saying that his membership was suspended as he was under investigation for allegations of being affiliated with far-right parties. So yeah. And you know what? I don't think Sargon particularly minds that, because I'm pretty sure Sargon has given up on the Conservative Party. I mean, he spent the last few days absolutely railing against them, so... But yes, the Jess Phillip apology, strategic decision. Absolutely strategic decision. Sargon wants to become more palatable as a political figure. And that means that he needs to get rid of anything that could be used against him easily. And the Jess Phillips thing is one of those things. Is it a stupid thing? Yes, it's a retarded thing. It is a dumb thing, but the media never reports it as the joke that it so self-evidently was. They always say, rape comment. Improve our round ship unit. One attack that cost gold, progress, large cargo holds, this gives them French supply, reduced ranged attack and defense. Sturdy forecasters. I mean, yes, let's make Viking ships with forecasters. Why the fuck not? That sounds absolutely retarded, and that is why I am going to do it, because it sounds dumb. That's why. We've got some defenders in there, which we should be able to smash through without too much of an issue, probably. We got 14 defenders in there, which we are not going to be able to smash through without an issue. Hits 2, effectiveness 2. It's a lot of medium militia. Let's play the second encouragement card, or Art of the Siege. Yes, we'll play Art of the Siege. And, Force the land? No, I don't need that one. And motivate troops. This is probably enormous overkill, but... Right, and I also need the,
Service guarantees citizenship.
Embezzlement, Holy Land, Grant Land, Instill Revolt, Prosper Forest Pursuers. I mean, that would be nice too. I'm gonna give that one, yeah. Sap Authority. Yes, let's boost that one up, because that one is really, really useful. You are crusading against the heathens. Good. Filthy heathens. Filthy dogs. Filthy heathen doggeroodles. Can I attack that? I am assaulting this, right? Yes, I am. Okay, good. Right. Well, we're just going to wait a turn then for them to recuperate a little bit, build everything up. How's the siege going here? Did not manage to infant. Will besiege breach the walls and is ready to assault. Okay. Do I want to assault with this formation? No, it's really badly weakened. I need to give it a turn or two at least. Yep, I do need more manpower generation. A lot more manpower generation. I should end the war soon. 1 or 2 more turns, then we end the war. Sturmar. I mean, if you ask the leftists, the Conservative Party is probably far right. Well, of course it is. No doubt about it. Oh, I see what you did there. I'm sorry, I'm slow on the uptake. I see what you did there. You've been suspended from the Conservative Party for your association with the Conservative Party. You got me. What can I say? But no, it's obviously the Conservative Party want to distance themselves from Sargon, because I guarantee after their absolute drubbing in the election, they're going to be looking through their ranks and going like, why did we lose so hard? Why did we get our asses stomped so thoroughly? Oh, it must be disloyal servants within the Conservative Party. That must be it. Like, there must be some bad people in here that are making all of the progressive voters we want dislike us. Yeah. Yeah, that's the reason. That's definitely the reason right there. No doubt about it. And, you know, them getting rid of Sargon, it's not going to be a loss for them. In fact, this is just going to be a PR victory for Sargon. Like, Sargon would prefer to be kicked out of the Conservative Party, because then he could get up on his even higher horse and go like, listen, I tried to help the Conservatives. I attempted to aid the Conservatives. I did everything in my power. I gave them the benefit of the doubt. I talked about them. I covered them. They kicked me. This is just another reason why we need to back reform. Yeah, as far as Sargon is concerned, that would be the ideal. Svealand is proposing a peace settlement. Make it good, Swedes. Not good enough. Right, and we'll do our assault here. And you and your tiny little dumbass army. We'll go back down there and... inflicted a few casualties against the defenders. They're looking a bit beat up. Probably not enough for an assault, but they're getting there. So for him, that would be ideal. As, again, Sargon's going to want Reform UK now to be starting to take off. And he's making himself, as we talked about, more palatable to the voters. That is the point of the Jess Phillips apology. It is a move wherein, because here's the thing, there is definitely a good counterplay from Jess Phillips. If she's intelligent, if she's smart, her best option would be to try and make Sargon go on basically an apology tour. That is her best play in this scenario. Her best play is to try and get Sargon to say that he's sorry multiple times, and preferably on like television or something where it can be recorded and played as a soundbite over and over and over again by the media. That is what she would want. I doubt Sargon's going to be dumb enough to let that happen. We will wait and see, I do suppose. But I think he's a clever enough clog to know that his apology is a tactical one. Because now, if it is brought up, he has the opportunity to go, okay, I apologized because Jess Phillips complained about the coarsening of Europe, of the discourse, the political discourse, because she was complaining about that. She was being heckled by a parts of her own constituency who, well, are leaning very Muslim now and have problems with a female political leader. Weird, I know. Strange. Unusual, even. And so he can go, listen, I apologized. Is Jess Phillips going to accept the apology? No, she's not. She's never going to. And that is the point. Because then he can point to her and go, you're the one who complained about the coarsening of politics, whereas you are the reason for the coarsening of politics. It is your side of the aisle that is making politics more aggressive, less friendly. You are the ones who've killed the gentleman's agreement because you cannot be trusted, because you cannot behave like gentlemen. And the fact that you are not willing to accept a apology offered in good faith is evidence of this. It is absolutely a sword. It is a shield and a sword with which he can beat over the head with. Again. It's getting stuck on the thumbnail. God damn it. Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat. And I forgot to switch the game too, so it's just a black screen now. This is entirely normal for me. There you go. Now you can see again. So I think it's a good move. I actually think it is a good move. Now again, it depends on how Jess Phillips reacts to all of it. If she's clever, again. Wait, did my king die again? My fucking king died again. God damn it. Okay, well, my new king is 7 years old. Fantastic. He's a bad administrator, but he's good at military, apparently. And bad diplomacy. Fucking fantastic. Great, so everybody's gonna start randomly hating me for a while now. Brilliant. Glorious. Ideal. Oh, did you manage to take that? Oh, nice, you did. Lovely. How can you be insulted by a child? He's a bad diplomat. Really? He's 7. He's not good at anything. He's not a bad diplomat, game. He can't speak yet. Like the foreign ambassador for the Fatimids arrive at court like, Honored King Olaf Magnusson. And he goes, ga 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 ga. Brown person. You can't take that seriously. You can't be offended by that. He's 7. He doesn't even know that there are other shades of people yet. He's a Norwegian 7-year-old. You show him a black person, he's gonna go, what? Help me. Anywho, Sweden. Would you like peace now? Because I feel like I have trounced you sufficiently to the point where I can make you do anything I want. Right, so... Gastrikland. I don't know where that is. Gastrikland. Varmanland. I wish you would highlight on the map where these things are. Östergötland. I mean, I kind of want Östergötland, but that's a bit more difficult, so I'm not gonna do that. Right, so I want that, obviously. You're gonna give me that. That. And that. And... probably that, too. What else are you gonna give me? Maybe money? Nah, I don't need money. I need manpower, if anything. What else do I want? I kind of want that island. Can I have the island? I can have the island. Thank you. I want the island. It's small and cute and just looks at me like, I am a dumb little place to build boats or something. Stockholm, 46. Okay, I'll let you keep Stockholm for now. Upland? Okay, so Upland is a step too far, is it? Okay. Alright, Concessions, then? 66%? Yeah, that seems like a peace treaty to me. That looks like something I could work with. Right, Sweden? Right?
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
I think so. I think so. None of that's very useful. Ooh, tar pits.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
Barrels. Does my gain 5 food. Will the calculator up to a maximum of 12. That's nice. Yeah, give me that one. So let's switch over some of these people. You don't need that much food. Nice. Lots of authority. Lots of authority. Thomas Watzer, €5. Thank you very much, sir. Here's $5, 50 cents for each minute we were exposed to that splendid thumbnail art. Praise be the ArchCast, the Bridge God, and hashtag Witcher. Thank you very much. It's a good thumbnail art, though. It is a good thumbnail art. It's a very good thumbnail art. And Gotrudim, I'm not sure Carl made a good move. It's not a good look, in my opinion. Time will tell, and good job, Nord. You remembered the progress bar. Pat's head, Witcher. See, I entirely understand his reason for why he's doing it, and I think it's a clever move. I think if Sargon ever wants to try and do politics, which I believe that he probably does, he needs to get rid of anything that can easily be used to attack him. And this is an excellent way that if he's ever on, television in the future, and the host is like, but the rape comment, Sargon, but the rape comment, he can go, listen, I apologized for the rape comment. I apologized to Jess Phillips for it because she felt as if the tenure of politics had grown too coarse, and I agree. I will now point out that Jess Phillips did not accept my apology. In fact, Jess Phillips is a core part of the reason why politics have coarsened. She was the one who was making fun of male suicide victims, the reason why I made my joke in the first place. It's a ready-made soundbite. It's a ready-made trap in waiting. We have a token force helping the Crusade. Send Crusaders. Draft men for army. Yep. Ballad for Valman. Yep. I see the progress token. Beautiful. Okay. I'm getting really good treaties with England. I should continue to try and, I can't get an alliance, can them? No, because I'm at war, but... let's try a cooperation treaty and, a bit of cash. As if I can keep England in my purview with a royal marriage, I might be able to eat England in the future, which would be very, very tasty and delicious. Alright, let's let another turn pass, see if the Swedes are willing to commit to our peace. So again, I think it's a clever move. I think it's a necessary move, and I think it is something that... Because otherwise, every time he is ever talking politics, this is going to be brought up. He needs to lay a counter-claim against it. And the "it was a joke" thing... It's an argument that works for us, because it was a joke. It was obviously a joke, but it might not play with the normies. And all politics is, of course, the 2% arguing over the opinion of the normies. And that would be a nice and snappy comeback for the normie populace. At least that's how I view it. Adornable. Adornable. Thank you for the €10, sir. Hey, Arch, time to pay up again for all the joyous entertainment you bring me. Thanks once again. Any chance for some more of that sweet What I'm a Fancy Lord in the future? It will happen, but for now we are doing the Sabbath World Crusade, which will continue for a while. Arch does nothing by halves. If anything, we should play more Total War Warhammer soon, so I can talk a little bit about it. Svealand and Norway have reached a peaceful settlement where Sweden gives up all of their shit to their superior Norwegians. Good. Right, I can disband the mercenaries now, as I have no further need for them. Right, and now we are going to need to let our army manpower replenish a little bit. Any places that look like they're about to, start rebelling on anything? No? No? Good. Perfect. A profitable war. From Uppland, is the dire straits of your campaign not wisdom that drives you towards peace with Svealand, Olaf Magnusson? What? Uppland, is that you? Are you being bitches? No, Uppland. Who? Uppland. Oh, you, I don't care what you say, I fucking stomped you. Shut up, bitch. You wanna go to war again? Declare war on me. I'll happily take your shit. Bitch. Okay, I need to get rid of some of my decisions because I have too many. Forage the land, draft levies, deploy spy network, call for crusade, assassinate Pure. I'll sell that. Forced march, forfeit claim. I don't want to do that. Liberate region. I kind of want to make Jutland an independent nation. That'd be kind of funny. I kinda want to. How large is my demesne now? Blah. How large is my thing? blah. I don't know where the thing is now. Realm traits? Claims. No. Overview. Metals. Vassals. Required size for government change vessels. Let's say government. Okay, my demands is too large now. Yeah, I need an 18, so I need to give up a little bit of stuff. Okay. I like the idea of an independent Jutland. I really do. That just sounds cute to me. Where was it? Liberate region. And I should make some more vassals over here. Or Östergötland. Maybe. Okay, do I have, forfeit claim, gift to peers, liberate region, move capital, place on for margin, do I not have the thing? Gift to peer. No, damn it. You want to special structure like commercial care exclusion or an impediment will still be on by a sole owner, but structure might provide you with an advantage. The region owner can remotely remove such and remove sit aside. Place holding or concession. Ah yeah, that's the dumb thing. I don't want that. Okay, I need the make a vassal thing. Right, absorb vassal. I don't really need that anymore. Well, I'll keep it because it'll be useful eventually. Build harbor, call to arms, clear yard, develop regions. Divine shade, draft levies, embezzlement trial, and noble petilano. From into noble population, nope. Form vassal, that's the one. Yes, that one. Remove civilized, workers can be units, against that, show authority. Yeah, that's the one I need. As I need to be able to actually make the declaration, and in that case I should hold on to Jutland then, I guess. Even though I kinda don't want to. Alright, shit. I don't like... We'll suck up the penalty for now. Unless it gets really bad, in which case I'm just gonna have to, you know, start liberating some provinces. But for now, we're just gonna suck it up. We're gonna live with it. Money. I do like... I like the sound of money. This place could need boulder reserve. Oh, boulders. Going boulder hunting with one's kids. Oh. I just want to point out as well, okay, I want to point out that Mundane Matt and that dude, what was Darkside Phil. Oh yeah, that was it. Mundane Matt and Darkside Phil have now also survived Boogie. They've also outlived Boogie 2988. They just keep going. They just keep going. There is no stopping these people. None. They are invincible, immortal gods amongst men, as it turns out. How the hell am I getting ivory tusks? How the... I have no idea. Right, we're going to build a farmer's market there, because I don't think I'm actually going to get any ivory tusks. I don't believe that's real. I don't believe that's true. I believe it to be a big, fat, filthy, dirty lie. Yes. 2 metal? Yeah, crude smelter then. Right, I should probably avoid war for a little while now. Alright, so you can make a dude over here. Administration. Who are good administrator? You. Your loyalty is unknown. This worries me, but I hope that you will be friend to me. Loyalty 52, that's plenty. 2 more little administrative lads. And we've got one over here too. Four. Yeah, that'll work. Right, so I have Swedish Mercenary Crossbowmen and Swedish Mercenary Archers as my new special units. Wow, those are both totally and completely worthless. I don't want either one of those. Wow. Sweden truly is a piece of shit country. What can I say? It saddens me that Sweden is so worthless. Okay, one thing they probably lack in this game, which I haven't seen any evidence of them having, is they really need the ability to create, like, super nations. There needs to be a way to, you know, change from Norway to Scandinavia. That needs to happen, where you just get a claim on everything and stuff. That needs to happen. They need to do the Europa Universalis mechanics of evolving your nation. They really do need to do that. Ooh, okay. Noah Hancock, your name triggers me. Noah Hancock. Okay. Ooh, trade deal, nice. Hancock. Can I get an alliance now, by the way? Can I? What? Maybe I should look at the percentage odds before I click it away. Perhaps that would be a wise thing for me to do to see how fucking things work. Alliance. 23 relationship. Yeah, not neighbors. Final chance 2%. No. Not fucking really. Okay, well, such is life. Cordial 38. Alright, gotta keep a little eye on my vassals now. Because now that I have a bad diplomat as a ruler, there's every opportunity that he's gonna start randomly insulting my servants, and that would kind of suck. Bloomery, yep, need more metal. If we're going to feed a larger, bigger, more beautiful army, we are going to need metal, metal, metal. I really want housecarls, but I'm just not getting the rustic forts and the stuff I need to build it, which triggers me. Even though I am building population as fast as I can to re-roll the building list. I'm not at war anymore either, so I gotta be a little bit careful on how much authority I spend. Hancock, okay? That movie, the movie Hancock, that was such an unbelievably large disappointment. Like, Will Smith, I think, is one of the greatest con men in human history, okay? Because I used to think he was great. I used to think he was funny and a great actor, and I used to watch things just because Will Smith was in it. I have learned the error of my ways. Will Smith is the destroyer of movies. He is the destroyer of book movies, particularly. He has a far too inflated reputation for his own worth, okay? And Hancock is one of the biggest and best examples of this, because it had such a awesome idea. There's a dude on Earth. He's Hancock. He's not a Superman superhero or anything. He's just some dude. He's a bum. And he occasionally stops, like, villains doing stuff. Drunkenly. He's a drunk bum with superpowers. And for the first few minutes of the movie, it is as funny as it sounds. It's a great comedy for the first, like, 10 minutes. And then everything goes downhill from there at a rapid fucking clip. It does. As I would love to see more of that. Like, drunk bum superhero? Yeah. Yeah, no, that's cool. I haven't seen that before. That is actually an interesting thing to do. Do more of that. And they completely abandoned that entire idea after like 15 minutes. Ugh. Hate it. Hate it. I really need the Vassal thing now, but I think the video game is not going to give it to me easy, unfortunately. I think the game might be gay and withhold it for me for an extended period of time. Shit. Can I build boats? I can. Permanent Raider. That sounds fun. So, the Sneckhart is just better than Knarren in every conceivable way. Its upkeep is fucking nothing. Alright. Make like 8 of those, because those look cool. I would love to see them just make a comedy out of it. Just make funny ha-has. Have him, like, stopping bank robbers in the dumbest way possible. And have him struggling with, you know, wanting to kind of do the right thing, but also not really caring. And being an enormous bum at the same time. There's a lot of interesting things you could do with that. And instead, what do they do? He finds a woman who's like, I have superpowers too, you know. And I'm better than you in every way, Hancock. You're a bitch. And a failure. And Hancock's like, yes, 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 dummy mommy, I am a failure, step on me. The only redeeming quality of that movie is that it has cuckolding in it. It has NTR. That's the only redeeming movie. And the good old classic NTR as well, where the BBC comes in and steals the white woman. It's the only redeeming feature. Only redeeming feature. Hated it. Hated it. To this day, I even know right now that I'm going to find it and I'm going to download it and I'm going to watch it after this stream. And I'm going to have like 5 minutes of like, yeah, this movie was good. And then I'm like, oh, right. Then the story rears its ugly fucking head and ruins it all. I hate this movie now. Hate Hancock, hate Hancock, hate Hancock, hate Hancock, hate Hancock, hate Hancock. Coroner, thank you very much, sir, for your donation of 100 Norwegian kroners. If you are going to play Warhammer Total War again, you should play it with the Old World campaign mod from Chaos Ruby. It's way better than the standard Immortal Empire campaign. Oh, I'm definitely modding it. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. Vast Meadows, 15 food. Nice. Yes, that one. Yeah, 15 food. I should probably look for the hill fort there, but 15 food is too good to give up. That's just a lot of food. That's just a lot of FUD. A mysterious epidemic. Ah, I have been preparing for this. Fight the plague. That was a very weird sounding rat. Oh, there we can go. Form a vassal. Shit, I can't form a vassal out of you because I have you all. Okay, well, I don't want to form a vassal out of Song, because Song is actually useful. This would be the least valuable one, probably. Yes, I'd say so. Okay. Right. I'm a former vassal out of Vestmanland. Vestmanland. As for you, little shits, are you still being rebellious? You are. 3% rebellious. Disgusting. Right. We're gonna need to grow you then. Try and make sure we can get some Generation 1 research penalty. Okay, they'll probably grow loyal next turn then. Has been reported. Have you been embezzling stuff? What's your loyalty? 43. But your stats are pretty good, though. I'll send an advisor down there. Alright, good enough. Because I don't know that guy's loyalty, so I'm going to check in on him and make sure that there's a spy looking over his shoulder in case he's being a silly willy boy. I wonder if I should play the Total War Warhammer or the mod, though, for the Medieval 2. Because the Medieval 2 mod is pretty good. There's probably a new DLC for Total War coming out soon that I can play. That'll be a excuse to do it, I guess. Oh, -5. Ouchies. Alright, that's fine. Royal Justice, I see. Banditry and corruption in Sutherland is rife. Should we increase our judicial authority and oversight in the region? Our stature as good stewards of the realm will be enhanced by our vassal Cormac. Loyal ally may be put off by this. I know, our vassals can clearly manage this. Of course. My 7-year-old died? How? 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 How did my 7-year-old die? I figured he'd be pretty robust for a while. Okay, what's your loyalty? Distant authority. Okay, I'm gonna give you a gift just to kickstart your thing a little bit. I don't... How? He was assassinated, apparently. Okay. Right, well, that was fucking sudden. Alright, do you have children? You do, thank fuck. Okay, so if you also disappeared under unfortunate circumstances, I'll be able to replace your ass. Yeah, it's a lot of dead people in my royal house, apparently. This region, Gastric land has fallen into enemy hands. What? No? Okay, the video game is just being a bit weird. That's all. Like, oh hey, you lost control of that area. I know. I made it a vassal. It's my little puppet now. I didn't lose control. I created it. It's fine, vassals. Calm down. Calm down. Okay, so I can get a larger domain size now again, so I can conquer more later, but that's good. A little bit vassal there. Did I finally get the... No. Alright, remove hostiles. Yes. Do that. Didn't I get it? There we go. Prospect for resources. Yes, prospect for resources in Oslo, please. I'm really hoping I get the absorb vassal thing, because I'd really like to absorb Scotland, but it's just not popping for me. I have it selected, right? I should have. Full vassal. Okay, I can diminish that. I don't need that anymore. Absorb vassal. Yeah, I've got it the highest odds I can. It's just not popping for me. It's just not popping. It's a tragedy, but it just ain't popping. Just not pooping. Pooping and popping. Why are you building temporary structures? Are you full? No, you're not. Herbalist, pigsty, parchment. I don't need parchment. I could use a fortified manor. That'll keep it nice and safe in case there are any more wars in the region. And considering that there are still pieces of Sweden that I do not own, I imagine that there are going to be more wars in the region sooner rather than later. I heard the Steel Faith mod was good, by the way, for Total War Warhammer. Is it? Is it any good? I'd hope so. I heard good things about it. So it's the Old World Campaign mod from Chaos Ruby is the other one. So which one is best? Old World Campaign mod or Steel Faith mod? Which one is the best one? Chat needs to tell me which one's the best one. Give me a frame of reference for this. Yes, yes, good, good. Pledge allegiance to your ruler. Who's a bad administrator and a bad diplomat. Right. There you go. That should make you very happy. Yep. Distant 20. Yep. Good. Good, 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 good. Fortified manor. Yep. Let's get that going. All of our provincial capitals should be nicely fortified. Manpower. Yep. I was struggling with that last war. Thicker timber walls. Well, I mean, it's going to take you one turn to make them anyway, so why not? Mysterious epidemic. I feel as if my enemies are sending little bad bastards to try and epidemic outbreak my ass now. I feel as if Sweden is trying to send me messages about how gay Sweden is. Well, I will continue to prospect for resources. And fight the plague sounds like a good idea right now, considering Sweden's gayness. You better be careful there. Boy, don't you start declaring people the King of Norway without my say-so. I'll hurt you. You're way smaller than me. 05 over on Rumble. Watching Ace 1918 vids on Dev just shows me Dev doubling down and going full Stalin, and constantly purging his audience to be more left-wing, and constantly agree with him. Poor Dev. Poor Dev. Dev and his war upon his community. Why did you do this, Dev? Why did you do this to yourself, Dev? Also, the Holy Roman Empire is continuing to win massively. Yes, yes, more progress tokens. I wish to become a good dynasty, a bigger dynasty. Yes, definitely somebody being a bit of a shit here. Did he just give me a piece of his country? I guess he did. Oh, okay. So my leader was just like, that's mine. And this guy being like, you've got way more shit than me. I guess it is yours. Fair enough. The guy knows where his bread is buttered and whether or not his butt will be buttered for lubrication purposes if he resists. Good. See, This is another thing to attack Total War over. See, this is brilliant. So the little vassal is like, my liege lord is randomly like, I want your land. And his options then are A, resist, in which case he's just gonna die. He is just going to die. There is no other option than he's going to die. That is his only option in that case. Instead of resisting, instead of literally just offing himself, he goes, fine, have it then. There needs to be more like this. This is something that Victoria 3 was trying to do and failed to do. Mercenary company decision. That's good. Yep, I do need that. What was the thing? Yes, there we go. There, I can just turn it down to the regular one now because I don't need more than one mercenary company, but I like having one in the barrel as a bullet. See, Victoria 3 tried to do this, and it failed miserably, where the idea is that before you go to war, there is an escalation phase, right? And in that escalation phase, the idea is that you can pressure the enemy to give you what you want. It never works in Victoria 3, but in a decently programmed game, that would be a really interesting mechanic. If a nation like England, for example, goes to a nation like Ghana, for example, and go, hey, I don't want you to continue having slavery. Ghana could decide to resist, but it would mean that Ghana would die. And so instead, historically, Ghana was like, could you please not? Like, slavery is the glory of our people. Could you, yeah? But Ghana did do that. They pleaded. They was like, oh, please don't do this to us. Please, we're good people. Don't hurt us. And Britain was just like, huh, lol, no, I don't know. I'm gonna do this. You don't get a say. I'm going to do this, and that's just all that there is to it. Nice and simple. That is much cooler. I like that much more. Much more. Priests. Forge land, pick up, order priestess, order priest over there. Alright, my money. It's a little low. People are randomly making claims against me again. I hate it. You don't have any claims on me, do you? Who's Uppland? Denmark. Okay, how about you abandon your claim and I don't go to war with you? How about that? I mean, oh, damn it. I can't threaten them? Why can't I threaten them? I feel like threatening them would be the correct thing to do here. See, this is exactly the scenario in which I should be able to send them a message going, hey, stop that, or fucking else. And that would be an entirely reasonable thing for me to do, and the enemy country should just be like, yeah, no, okay, sure. Because death is the only alternative. If death is the only other option, then most people would choose life. Victoria 2 understood this. You could use gunboat diplomacy in Victoria 2. Still to a limited degree, but you could use it. Victoria 3 failed every way. Margareta retired from a family hunting lodge where Sigmund and Mund is given strict orders not to be disturbed there for at least a week. Oh, good. I have a royal marriage. I think with... Is it with England? I don't remember. Who am I fucking? We have reached a point where the types of ships we can build for Norway change new improved versions. Yay! Am I banging the daughter of the King of England? I believe I am. Yes, I am. Good, good. Insert PP. Create new generation of blue blood Norwegians ready to inherit the throne of England. So, you made me bigger, better boats, you say. That looks like the same boat. Oh, hello. Why do I have boat building down here? Heavy war galleon. Oh, Jesus, that's... Okay, holy shit, that's a lot better, yeah.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
But I don't have a port. This unit can be recruited as the regional shipyard is too small for the size of the unit. Now, there is an anchorage, so I just need to build a bigger thing. Okay, fine. I shall build a bigger thing once I get enough population to grow it, then. In fact, there. Start making more food. Leave him there. Infrastructure. Oh, regional roads. Perfect. Lord's Estate. I've got plenty of food. Right, time to... We need to focus a bit more on money now going forward, as a surplus of 20 cash is not really going to be enough. Court expenses, minus 677. I don't know what I'm doing at court that costs this much money, but whatever it is ruinously gosh darn expensive. You're not rebelling anymore, are you? No, good. A barber shop, health, and money? Sure, that sounds good enough to me. Stewardship gain, an epidemic, more epidemics. Prospect for resources, yep. Keep popping that. Hopefully we'll find steel or something. Artemis Fell for $10. Thank you. Buckimus. Gay furries apparently hacked the Heritage Foundation to prove Project 2025 was a hidden plan for fascism. Turns out the data they stole shows it is a Chinese op. The hacker group has now disbanded. Really? That is too funny to be true. That is too funny to be true. I refuse to believe this until you show me the paperwork, because that sounds too funny. Now, I did see the furry hacker group, and hey, you know what? I don't have any problems believing that. Oh, money. Custom officials. Send in tax slicer to expand our coffers, which is employment, more custom officials, and another royal revenue. In Scotland, Edgar Short is a staunch alliance, hopefully will not be put up by it. Oh no, I'm not going to do that. No, I'm kissing Scotland's ass. Assassinate peer. I don't need that. Jesus Christ. I'm not going to kill anybody. Okay. I'm not gonna kill anyone. Calm down. Like, I want to integrate a vassal. I don't want to kill the vassals. There is a difference. I want to integrate Scotland, if at all possible, which is why I continue to hope and pray to get the integrate vassal option. The video game has not given me. Nothing significant. Gosh darn. I have raised the percentage chance of getting that decision to the maximum, but it might still take a very long and very sad time. See, because furries have a lot of tech jobs. Like, there's a lot of furries in the tech sector, a tremendous quantity of furries in the tech sector. And so them also being hackers is something I can absolutely see. No problem whatsoever. And the fact that they might also be incredibly liberal, that too I can easily believe. Because furries, well, you know, a conservative will look at a furry the way that a normal person looks at a garbage dump, you know? And not without a little bit of reason. So Sneckers and heavy war galleons. I don't like the fact that you have heavy war galleons. I want heavy war galleons. I need a bigger port. That's what I need, but I don't have enough people to build it. God damn it. People. I need people. God dang it. Bloomery. Money minus 10. I don't really want minus 10 money right now.
Service guarantees citizenship.
Trader's Burrow it is. And Anonymous Fowl sent it to you. Thank you, Buckimus. I shall give it a look. I need to worry about my economy now that probably everybody starts hating me. Stakes a claim on Vassman in the name of Norway. Why? Why? He's a vassal, you shit stain. God damn it. That one. Here. There, Sorry, this is Norway. Yeah, I know, but it already is Norway, god damn you. It is already Norwegian. He's a vassal of Norway. I don't need to claim it. He's already mine, literally. It's already mine. Don't... You silly boy. This is why they need more Crusader Kings in this, you know? They need more Crusader Kings mechanics and more logic mechanics so that the King of Norway doesn't go to one of his vassals and go like, I own a piece of your land, bruh. It's like, but lord, you do. I am your vassal. You literally own it through me. That's how feudalism works. That's how vassalage works. Holding of Hardland. I will claim that because it's Denmark, and I am happy to take Denmark stuff. Ingfred has taken role. Ingfred? I don't know who the fuck Ingfred is. Like general, maybe? Here you go. He'll be a good governor, probably. I think. Art of Siege, well, I do like that, yes. And a progress token. Good, I do like progress code tokens. Rather than rudimentary earthworks, my dear, let me... Yeah, pottery workshops. Get me something that earns cash instead, thank you. As I continue to wait for my population to grow so I can finally get more people. We can... Fuck, that was not what I intended to do! Okay, well, I sold the Art of the Siege. God damn it. I was going to decrease its value to me there in the hopes of increasing the value to absorb minor, and then I sold it, because I'm retarded. Sadness. We were talking about furries. I think I have found a new good furry artist as well, Chad. I think I have found a good... I don't know... Yay! We have become a kingdom of Norway. Change your government to a kingdom. Yes. Yes. We shall become kingdom. I am now the kingdom of Norway. Not the petty kingdom of Norway, the actual kingdom of Norway. So what does that do? 916, right? Norway can... Denmark? Why? Realm traits. Late Norse culture, average strength, clear success, no. I guess it hasn't kicked in yet, because I'm presuming some of these things will then change once that we become a kingdom. Which is the next step on the ladder, which is probably just a good thing, I hope. Why do you keep claiming pieces of this guy's territory as Norwegian? Like, I don't even really want them. Huh. Loyalty 100, good. Non-standard units, oh well, I'm keeping that, of course, because that means more berserkers, and more berserkers is good. Now, I might take a stab to my legitimacy after changing kingdoms, I think, which might be nasty. We'll see. Furries are mostly harmless. That's the thing, mostly harmless. 98% harmless. The only problem with the furries really begins to heave into view when they begin to tell you about them being furries. That's where the problems come. See, just the furry in and of itself. Kingdom of Norway. Palace, standing the test of time. Faction-wide legacy gain increase, 5%. Nice. And a western feudal state. Okay. Ooh, okay, my demand size is increasing now. Okay, so I can start grabbing land again.
Fire is the answer.
Good, good. Stone cutter. No, that doesn't look very useful to me. Right, so this is in Norway. Yep. Okay, can I get a tournament ground? Clash of Arms. Bonus of 10 XP when you use creative plan under cavalry and heavy cavalry. That's not super useful. Armor smith. Equipment 10. Bonus tools. That's not super useful either. Local watch. Nah, none of this is. Royal architect. None of this is that useful, unfortunately. Acrobats. 15 money. Nice. Right, we'll buy that one then. The Kingdom of Norway, rather than the silly petty Kingdom of Norway. Good. Fortified village. Yes, I believe we shall build a fortified village. We should prepare for another war with Sweden to gather more of their things, I think. Village Road, yep, always pick that because it's a free upgrade. Spinning mill for cotton. No, I don't have any wood here, so we'll get that. Ooh, luxuries. Ah, God, if only this was on the mainland. If only. There's no mineral resources like metal here, is there? No, there isn't. Just a farm then. Did that increase my standing army size per chance? Perchance. How did I find that out again? I know there was a way. You can only have 34 of these units at a time. You'll have 20 in the field. Ah, it does increase my standing army. Very, very nice. But do I need to? Probably not. The court expenses are the biggest thing. God damn it. 700 for... Jesus Christ, that's a lot of money. The ledger. Come on, there must be a breakdown here of how I am using up so much cash, surely. No? No. Really? Well, that's dumb. That's very dumb, actually. I was hoping to know what all those court expenses were. Probably upkeep, I'd wager. Food, barley fields. I've got 22 food, don't need it. Sculpture workshop needs marble, trading quiet produces luxury. Yes. Yes, luxuries would be very, very useful, actually, right now. As that would unlock more economy buildings. Yes, luxuries would be very good. Prospect for resources. I keep getting prospect for resources. That's not what I mean, I'll take it, don't get me wrong, but... Okay, so I can sneak attack now. The threat across the was about 20 points against the nation you have targeted with decision. Also, you can plot movement of your troops at the same turn sent to the declaration of war. Nice. There is no need for honor against the dishonored. Ooh, precisely right. Exactly right, in fact. There is no need for honor against the dishonorable. Absolutely none. Right, we shall begin moving our forces forward then for another war against Sweden. Zero5, what up? Everyone come to Rumble. You can have a full-blown conversation with the Archlay, and at best it'll cost you $5. Also, if you don't use old tech, it'll never improve and will die since people aren't using it. Also, it's also incentive censored, and if Archlay does Rumble exclusive streams, he'll say the slur words people fancy. It is easier to get my attention over there, it is true. And Coroner, thank you very much for your donation once more. Did I didn't see that. 6 minutes ago, I apologize. The Old World mod is a map rework mod, setting the Old World in a map the size of a Mortal Empire map. It also creates distance between settlements, fixing many problems. It is compatible with other mods. I see. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, 2 sneak attacks. Well, I'm going to use 1 sneak attack right now, so thanks, I guess. The game read my mind. You're about to sneak attack your enemy, aren't you? Yeah. Alright. Yes, let's make the jewelry shop. It could be better. Still no valuable resources found. God fucking damn it. I just want the absorb vassal one. That's the one I want. That's the one I need. And it's the one the video game just does not really want to give to me for some reason. Alright, so we're going to declare war on Sweden again, because I don't like Sweden. I feel like at this point, now that I have the vassals, I can pretty much just crush Sweden. But we are going to do it properly. We are going to get a mercenary company. We are going to declare a snack attack on Sweden. Which means I can attack already before they can do anything. Ah! Sweden. You should have expected this, Sweden, but you did not. Now you are going to have your balls crushed. Again, we are operating, of course, based upon the idea of Japanese honor here. Where the sneak attack is actually more legitimate than a regular declaration of war. But you're supposed to send the declaration first. Well, I lied. What are you gonna do about it, Sweden? You gonna cry about it? You gonna cry? You are, aren't you, Sweden? That's all you can do, cry about it. Sweden has no other recourse but to cry and bitch. I still don't think I've got any luck points. Ah, Jesus, you're gonna... Ah, boy. A lot of Scottish people decided to join me again. You know, God, that's a lot of Scots, my dude. Are you sure? Okay, fine, I guess I'll take them. But I think you need to reinforce them quite a lot first. And apparently... Oh, I guess that's the Söderland fleet, I guess. Right, well, we'll deploy our own fleet. Did we take that settlement? We did. Right, what did I get this time? Some defensive spearmen and knight sergeants this time. Okay. A little bit different, finally, at long last. Something other than the traditional army. What do I have you for? Partial coal safe. Okay, good. That'll work out. Yep, they're already at war with Sweden, etc. Norway has launched a surprise military campaign against Sweden. History will judge if the move was bold or dishonorable. See, that's a very good point right there. That's a very good point right there. because history, of course, is the one that truly decides this, whether or not something was dishonorable, or if it was a bold military move entirely justified by the outcome of the war. Good, good. As long as I win, there will not be a lick of dishonor in it. A medium harbor or rustic ringwork castle. That's the one I need. Yep, that one. That one. It's a free upgrade too. Get that one. Alright, parchment. I think I've already got parchment. Yep, I do. Can import from Dahlberg. Kennel? Food? Really? I get food from the kennels? You sure? Huh. Well, I always need more metal, so another smelter it is. And another bloomery, indeed. Right. Defensive spearman. Well, have the main army deal with that, and the defensive spearmen can go... Where? I'll have you go. Seize control of that. I wonder why I keep laying claims on my vassals all the time. I don't understand. Many wars, yes. Yes, declare war on Sweden in the name of honor, in the name of all that is good and just and righteous. It is how it should be. Okay. Wait, are the Swedes still at war with Denmark? They might be. I think I can probably just auto-resolve this, can I? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, a little bit of damage. Need to spend a couple turns recuperating, but nothing serious. Or are they... No, wait. Did Sweden beat Denmark in that war? Is that Swedish territory down there? Oh, disgusting. How? How did Sweden manage to beat Denmark in that war? Sweden. You disappoint me tremendously. Is that... Yeah, that is Sweden. They did beat Denmark in that war. How? On God's good... I was actively violating your entire fucking nation as you apparently won that war. Well, that's kind of retarded. Also, I can finally use the foraging thing. There. Okay, and my allies are joining in the war to start besieging Sweden. Good, good. Ah, I see the Swedes have learned their lessons from Norway well and has gone for a massive force of cavalry this time around. Okay. That is more intelligent. Alright, anything now then? Does that unlock housecarl recruitment like I think it should? Standing army unit, too many in the field or in queues. 34, you have 36. I guess the mercenaries count as standing army? That doesn't make sense. Or do these, I guess my allies count now? But I can make them now, finally. Okay, well that's something. Weird rules, but I guess I understand. Alright, need more money now, simply. Cleared surroundings. Bailey. Food 14. Slot used at 0. Oh, so that will last as long as I have... Yeah, fuck yes. 14 extra food for as long as the war lasts? God damn, yes. That sounds like an excellent trade-off, actually. Spinning wheel. Now that we have wool 9 money, I'll take it. I do need the cash now, as we will be bleeding out of the arse as the military upkeep and the mercenaries continue to drain us dry, of course. But we'll be able to pay for the war for a while, at least, before we run out of resources. Right. I apparently own that one too now. Nobody's... Alright, everybody's happy. This is good. Gift pairs. Don't wanna... Spearmen, berserkers. Do I need more berserkers? Nah, I don't need more berserkers now. Now that I can soon get the house cards, which I believe are actually better than the berserkers, I no longer require their services. 19 units. That might mess with my little ally unit. I'd like to put the mercenaries in between them. Because if he kills the mercenary army, I don't really mind. And if the mercenary army somehow wins, I will be very happy. Didn't ask, Norway did not manage to have his army forage for food in Finland. But why not? Are you a terrible general, per any chance? Do you have a better general somewhere? 1-2, 1-2. Nah, unfortunately I don't have any 2-2s. It's all equally kind of terrible. Alright, well, I'm just gonna have to chill here then for a little while before I attack the settlement. It is life. Lots of roll spearmen. Okay, let's move over there. Intercept the potential move of their army. And Lion Killer, 19 infrastructure. Nice. -4 health, though. I don't know what the health is here now. Hopefully good? I don't. Health bonus +6. Health bonus 6. This would be -4. Okay, so I'd still have a bonus. That's not the worst thing. Lion Killen, strong foundation, infrastructure bonus +10. Additional loyalty penalty, coal trading, infrastructure, 19 infrastructure though, and a free building. Yeah, that's too good. I don't care. So some children are going to develop a serious case of black lung. So what? So what? Children are pretty easy to mass produce by and large, okay? That is not really the key issue here. Yep, definitely make a bloomery. So a couple of them are going to starve. No, none of them are starve. They're not going to starve. They're just going to die of having their lungs coughed up through their mouths, etc. Which, everything considered, is not as bad a way to die as you might think it is. It's got a really, bad reputation because, you know, it's a gooey and long-term way to go, and it's not very appealing to look at, but it's not as bad as burning to death, for example. Sworn Forester, 9 food plus stewardship. I don't really need the food. I need money, economy. And burning to death is going to be what's going to happen to you if you start whining about my new buildings being somehow unhealthy or something. Motivate troops. God, I just want the I just want to absorb my Vassal. That's all I want. That's the one decision I want. I got it at the maximum thing. And the game just doesn't want to give it to me at all. Right, this shouldn't be difficult, right? I should add some archers to this little mercenary army, actually. On the bright side, I'm finally actually doing siege halfway decently, because I'm doing siege damage whilst besieging. This is good. I can't wait until I get some actual siege workwear stuff, though. Military upkeep, regional manpower. I feel like my military upkeep is way too goddamn high. It's like ridiculously high. Bakery. I guess I just need a lot more somehow. Right. How many hits do you have now? 2. Still only 2. God damn it. Alright. Maintain the siege then. Don't bother with anything else. My happy little friend ally is subjugating other parts of Sweden. So we can probably get a peace settlement fairly soon. Medium Harbour, another free building. Produces transport ships. When it looks medium war galleys. Good. Commerce bonus 16. Yep, that one. Norway inflicted a few casualties against the defenders. Good, 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 good. Fight the plague. Nice. I mean, I don't have plagues anymore, but thank you for thinking of me, I guess. It's... Wait, that's the... kind of 699. No? Huh. Okay, remember 699. Because I think that is what the courtly expenses might be, manipulating the chances for events, which is why it costs so incredibly much all of a sudden. We'll see. Because I was minus 699, which I think is the manipulation of the odds for cards. I wish they were cards, too. I wish there were cards. Just like in Shadow Empires. Shadow Empires have these beautiful cards for that. Not beautiful. Yeah, pretty beautiful. Pretty good looking. Beautiful cards. For that, which shows you like a little piece of artwork of what happens. Quarters minus 609. No, apparently not. Regional decision odds adjustment minus 400. Okay, so there is still something that costs an ass load. Or was that just because I did it now? I should keep an eye on that, probably. One more progress token. Good. How are you getting along? Bad? I guess it's because the manpower thing now, huh? Is it because I am reinforcing the army of Scotland? Is that why? I hope not, because that would be a little bit retarded. If every time I call Scotland to war, they instantly drain my manpower reserves to join the Scottish army. I feel like that would be a little bit retarded. But who knows? Another few casualties. How many dudes are left in there? Still a bit too many for my liking, especially with a low health berserker unit. Right, I'll move you forward in case the Swedes want to try and pop up. It wouldn't surprise me, seeing as you pay for their upkeep, which, again, I feel like is kind of, like, dumb. Like, surely, the AI should still pay for its units in your service, because, you know, they're your vassals and stuff, maybe? I should probably reduce that next time so that I don't... Because I thought I had a good amount of manpower, but apparently not. I figured manpower would be, you know, spent mostly on recuperating casualties, not recuperating the casualties of the Scottish army. Ah, so it's one-term expenses whenever you change odds. Okay, I see. Wow, it would be nice if the video game had told me that. No casualties inflicted this turn, huh? I think I am reinforcing the fucking Scottish army or something. Non-ideal. Frailty? What, the fleet captain, I guess? Okay, well, that's fine. Another spy network. Well, I don't need that many. I only need the one I have. Missing bones from tar, hemp, and sails. Tar, hemp, and sails. Any of these create tar, hemp, or sails? No. Tar, hemp, sails? Hemp. Right, there you go. I'll get that. Stonemason or a Lord's Manor? Lord's Manor. It's going to take forever, but it'll get me better and bigger and cooler and more profitable upgrades eventually. See, I really don't want to attack this place and siege it, because I've got 2 valuable berserk units now on dick all health, which makes me not really want to shove them in there. War score 19. Is that all we got? God, this war was counterproportional. God, Damn, I don't want to accept that, but at the same time, due to fueling the manpower demands of the army of Scotland, I'm actually in a really kind of derpy position here, where my berserkers can't really do anything, because I can't reinforce them, because I'm busy reinforcing the army of fucking Scotland. For reasons unbeknownst to all men and mice. I definitely need to make you into a partial call next time up. But I want more stuff, but I don't really want to fight his army with my wounded berserkers, because I don't want to lose them. Because wounded berserkers are nice, but they've already lost all of their fucking morale because of that. Ew, They're not even offering anything useful. The concessions are nice, I guess, because they'll be giving me more legitimacy, but... fuck. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Hate it! I am presuming that's what's happening there. Yeah, because I knew they would move in there to attack that army. Okay, do not bring Scotland in the next time, because Scotland's army is way too large, and Scotland doesn't have the manpower to support Scotland's army, and thus it'll push the bill over onto Norway, apparently. That is a weird mechanic that I don't quite see the rationale for, but very well. Bringing end to their long war. Yeah, because see, now it's only 41. Yeah, it must have been that. Well, that was annoying and dumb. Yeah, it must have been that. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Does that allow me to buy the ArchCast now? No. What? Why? Standing army. Actually, now 34 of these at a given time, and you already have 20 in the field. Yeah, but 34 is a larger number than 20, video game. Video game does not agree, I guess. Peasant roundups. What? No, I'm not going to deploy spy network on my own country. Damn. A legitimacy boost is nice, I suppose. Tar pit. That would give me additional benefits from the thing. Vassal house. Turtling at all costs. Infrastructural penalty 15. That doesn't sound useful. Temporary structure. We're not going to build a temporary structure. That would be dumb and silly. Shipyard. Laying hulls. Turn required. Transport ships. And more producers. Equipment stockpile 10. Laying hulls. Reduction in equipment cost by 20%. Conditional. Apply on light galleys. Heavy sail ships. And monetary cost by 15. Conditional. Apply on light ships. Light ships. I mean, that sounds good, but... domain expansion, yes. We're going to squeeze every free upgrade out of that first. Every conceivable free upgrade. Levy camps, yep. Every conceivable free upgrade first. Then we'll worry about the other nonsense. Money. And parchments. Yes, because I did need parchments over here. A sadly short war. A sadly short war indeed. And very little, if anything, truly gained from it beyond simple concessions. But valuable lessons learned about the backstabby, unreliable nature of Scotland, I suppose. Beginning to catch up to the Holy Roman Empire. Good. Leech Gatherer. No, that doesn't sound very useful at all. Yeah, no, I don't know. No. Actually, to be fair... did my king die again? No, I think... This is still my... Yeah, this is still my king, right? Yeah, he's still a terrible administrator and a bad diplomat. Yep, my king is still alive, unfortunately. It's one of the many tragedies in my life that my king continues to live. Oh, the Parks token. What was that about? I forgot. Anything more free? Armor smiths. Yeah, I really shouldn't keep spending this much legitimacy on buildings, but I need more. Dung cart. Money 7. Manpower -1. The first beetle card. Health bonus 5. I mean... Now, let's continue domain expansions. I want more building spaces. More building spaces. Oslo needs to become the great capital. I was hoping to move my capital, honestly, to Scotland at this rate, but I still don't have that eat vassal option. Because if I could move to England, there are more people in England, and it would make it easier to maintain and recruit a large army. But no, you just You just never ever actually get the option to eat the vassal, ever. Ah, leeches. To be fair to leeches, leeches do actually have multiple beneficial things for health. They have many health benefits, actually. The, occasional bleedings are actually good for human beings. Occasionally, there is a little bit too much garbage in our blood, and it is nice to let it out. They do have theoretical health benefits. It's just that, the old-timey folks believed that leeches had universal health benefits instead of occasional health benefits. They treated them a little bit as a general issue panache that could fix anything and everything, and that was indeed not actually true. Weird, I know. There is even cases of leeches being used in modern medicine. Again, for very specific purposes, but it does happen. I really don't need food, but at the same time, I don't really need anything else here either. Traveling merchants moved to Agda. Oh. Disloyal of him, but beyond that. Tax collector. Taxation bonus 45%. It's not going to make me very loyal, people, but I do like the idea of taxing people more, don't get me wrong. Ah, peasant roundups, yes. That one. We gotta get the peasants to fight for their country. This is going to be an actual genuine challenge, by the way. The ability to levy people. Once eventually the Great War between China and America kicks off, it is going to be genuinely difficult to find people willing to fight on the American side. That is going to be the biggest challenge of ye old US of A in subjugating the Yellow Danger. As after years of encouraging the average American to view his own country with a degree of disgust, it is going to be quite the feat of persuasion to try and get that very self-same American to wander off to Beijing. Another progress tier. And more spire nobility. As much as I appreciate a card system, it would be nice if I could actually get the card I wanted. I just want to eat my vassal. That's all I want. I just want to eat my vassal. Tax collector? Well, I just started recruiting them en masse for no particular reason, so perhaps we shall lay off on that for a moment longer. Maybe something that increases loyalty after that. Regional roads are always good. Regional roads it is. And another leech gather. Apparently the game really wants me to start gathering leeches. I don't know why. Is there a health threat somewhere that I'm unaware of? Local roads. The wastewater from Oslo has greatly polluted the local river. Well, shit. Is that my fault? I don't think so. It might be. It probably is my fault. You are right, Steve. CV82, the China-US war, will be fought mostly at air and sea. It is correct. But to actually defeat China, you're probably going to have to land boots on China. Unless, of course, America is going to make the bet that the Chinese people will take care of the Chinese government for them, which Normally, considering they would be, getting, basically blockaded by the entire world, I would have said would have been a pretty good option, but, authority gain, nice. But after years of harsh indoctrination and the establishment of a very effective and very oppressive and suppressive police state in China, I think if any nation is going to be able to outlive the long-term displeasure of its populace, it probably is going to be China. I think China could actually stand up to a very, very long-term blockade surprisingly well. Anchorage. Regional roads. Tax collector. Again, I'd prefer something that might raise loyalty, like the Lord's Tribunal. That one will do that fine. I am spending way too much legitimacy right now. Way too much legitimacy, but I need infrastructure. That's what I need. I need infrastructure. Brickworks, definitely. Lord's estate? No, that'll be just a exchange tent, I guess. Irrigation system. Constant watering. Food bonus 15. They've already have a ridiculous amount of food here, but an even more ridiculous amount of food is never bad. Wait. Did you? Oh no, that's still the same thing. I was wondering if my vassal had somehow managed to take over parts of Sweden without me noticing, which would have been very impressive. Disturbing, but impressive. What are the odds the conflict might spread to the Korean Peninsula? Pretty good, I'd say. Mainly because if China could get North Korea to engage in the war, and if they could use this to open up a land war where they would have a, better chance than in the air and the sea, they would gain a very good launch position against Japan. And if they could start threatening Japan directly via owning Korea, there is every possibility that they could start dragging the US Navy closer in towards China. And that is a genuine danger. Bear in mind here, the British, for example, during the Falklands War, their primary worry was that their ships would be sunk by long-range missiles. That was the main danger to the British intervention against the Falkland Islands. And that is still very much so a danger to the US Navy as well, via drones or massed air and missile attacks. All of these are very dangerous, even to a modern battle group, and even the US only has so many characters, so many carriers, etc. God, Oslo is exploding as a population center and just a general everything is built in Oslo place, which is nice. Health 4, piety 3. Do I need health? What was the health at? I don't remember where the health at. Well, I mean, health penalty 13. Oh, minus 13. That's not great. Perhaps a leper's house. Oh, no, a well. A well is much better. It's much cheaper. That is a danger, and it would be an enormous propaganda victory. And the only way China is really going to do that is if they manage to launch, well, massive air and drone attacks. Absolutely enormous air and drone attacks. As even seeing a carrier would be the, piece de resistance, of course, but even something like sinking a couple of guided missile destroyers or frigates protecting them, that would be a big propaganda victory for China, and they would definitely want to engage in it. The real question is, what the rate of attrition is going to look like, because if the US manages to just win complete air superiority, then China's not really going to be able to keep doing this, are they? If China manages to produce aircrafts at a rate to rival the US, and they manage to reach something approaching 1-to-1 trades in the air, then that could be very unfortunate. But on the other hand, honestly, China's going to be very, very lucky to reach even a 3-to-1 trade with the US. Even that is going to be very lucky. And probably could be English be blamed more on drainage system, perfect, on US overconfidence than on Chinese capabilities. Unknown disease, well, I just so happened to have fight the plague, so let's stop that. Still no ability to eat my vassals. How that card befuddles and avoids and then evades me. Motivate troops. Well, I mean, having 2 of that is not really necessary. Can I make housecarls yet? I can, finally. Okay. So housecarls, I think, are actually even better than berserkers. Attack 8, defense 8. They are. The berserkers have less upkeep. Right. Let's split off a couple of units of berserkers, which we are going to... Are we going to disband them? Or are we going to maintain a second army? I think second army time is the right time. And 2 units of housecarls to replace them. Yes, big boy housecarls. Keep the early light archer, the heavy crossbowmen, and the cavalry all the same. USA has 13 supercarriers? Oh, only 13. Which means that if one of them sinks, that's an almost 10% decrease in the total capacity of the US. Not to mention, again, the blow to prestige. See, again, China's only real opportunity to defeat the US is going to be in a propaganda war. It is going to need to play the Vietnam card, essentially, where it forces the US populace to drag America out of the war. That is the only real chance. Wait, did I manage to disband those 2 units, even though I tried not to? I think I did. Great. Fantastic. Good job, Arch. Good job. I guess I didn't unclick the disband button. It is going to be a propaganda war, where the US's main weakness will be the US population. Like, especially considering its current, difficult position. Manpower and equipment. Yes, I do need more manpower. The divided nature of the US is not going to make for a good or effective recruitment base. Marble. Well, I wish I had marble. I do not have marble. Fletcher? Least terrible of all the terrible options. Village gardener. Sure. Imagine having the village gardener. There's just one guy in the village, he's doing the gardening work. That's all he does. South Korea still has mandatory military service for male citizens. I'd say the attrition would be high if they did go to South Korea. I'm not sure. The South Korean army is kind of terrible. The South Korean army is awful. It's absolutely awful. I would like... See, remember during the first sort of South Korean... the first Korean War, first. It did not well... God help me, what is wrong with it today? It did not go well for Korea. It was absolutely overrun by North Korea. Now, hopefully, they have learned some lessons since then. We can but pray. But... there's also the fact that South Korea, does not really value its army very much at all. It views the army as an imposition upon them. They have lived far too many years of prosperity and happiness. The threat, Freeman College. Ooh, that's nice. The threat of the enemy to the north is too highly theoretical to them. Trader's Burrow. 33 gold. Nice. Actually, yeah, build that. That's a lot of cash. It's too theoretical. They don't want to serve in the army. They don't understand the necessity to serve in the army, and there's a lot of draft dodging. A lot of draft dodging. There's also the fact that conditions in the South Korean army are fucking atrocious. Like, really, really, properly, unironically, fucking atrocious. There is a huge problem with bullying. I know, it sounds retarded, but remember, it's mostly like 18-year-olds who are just out of high school, basically. There's a nasty suicide rate. There's a heavy-duty crime rate. There's a lot of desertion. It's riddled with problems. It's not a very good army. Blue Grimgrin for 5 Canadian dollars. Thank you very much. Re-US China. It sure is lucky that China hasn't secured a near infinite supply of resources that can be delivered overland. That would be a problem. Yes. Well, we're gonna have to basically blockade Africa. That's one thing. We are going to have to blockade Africa, and we're going to have to blockade all sea accesses. Now, Russia will be able to secure a lot of resources to... Oh, isn't the local it is... Wait, there should be... Wait, I thought I had another slot. I didn't have another slot. God help me. I didn't have another slot. I thought I had another slot. I was careless. I thought I had another slot, and I did not. And now sadness is mine. Yeah. What was that about? Yes, Russia. Russia will be able to supply China with quite a bit of resources, which is unfortunate. It will also be able to provide a potential land trade route via Crimea, which is very lucky for China at the moment. Yeah, drafted unwillingly. Who cares about that? And Africa, as China could very easily ship its resources from Africa to Crimea and then through Russia. It wouldn't be effective, necessarily. It would be a long and derpy supply line, but it could exist. And I don't know if the West has the balls necessary to just create a naval blockade of China and go, and when the China, China and Africa, more correctly, a naval blockade of Africa and the Crimean Strait, all of that shit, and just tell Africa and Russia, like, tough. Like, you're not getting through here. We're gonna just stop you. The old soft West that you know is long gone. We have decided now to simply just sit on your throat until you can no longer breathe. That is what the West needs to do. Whether the West has the balls to do it, different question. Different question entirely. This extended peace is making me sad. I wish for war yet again. And my stomach wishes for food. I think it is time to wrap up for today, as Arch is now hungry. Very hungry, in fact. Oh, what was the, wasn't there a thing? That was a thing I was gonna... Wasn't there a thing? Never mind, I have completely forgotten what it was I was going to say and or do. Entirely normal. Entirely fucking normal. Until next time, chat. have a good night, and thank you very much for watching and for your generous donations. And maybe I'll remember what it was I was going to say. Nope, not a chance. Sometimes I think that I am closely related to a goldfish. Very rarely do I doubt this fact.